Along with
Andrew Dewitt. Awooga! How are those numbers be?
hate you. And
Hey guys, it's Ryan O'Neill.
boing! Citizens of Boner City, this is your mayor, the Danis. What up, Pete?
Yeah.
Oh shit! By the way, Pete, our number one super fan and friend of your guys, he gets fan mail now.
Editor, I just want to plug
page.
Pete's editing and directing skills. Pete Lazarus, great man.
Yeah.
Hey, Pete.
Pete's got a bit of an ego though from all these shout outs, so
One guy
know.
said he wants a picture of Pete so he can start making
now-
knockoff Pete memorabilia.
and now Pete thinks he can bang any chick in Venice Beach.
Yeah.
I don't know if we should show the picture.
Lee Krause wants to start making not bootleg shirts of Hey Pete.
I kind of want Pete to be like the neighbor from Home Improvement, Wilson.
Like nobody
Like no one knows he looks
Yeah,
like.
just like
Then we should just show the top of his head.
is Pete a black guy? Is he a white guy? Maybe he's Asian.
Hispanic.
Well, you can
Pedro.
only see the top of someone's face. You can't tell if they're black or white.
I have that face recognition disease. You ever heard about that?
Yeah, you can't recognize. It's like it's like
weird.
a sort of mild form of Asperger's or an offshoot Asperger's.
Yeah,
where
you
you
just
can't.
like
Everybody
like even
looks
your
the same.
wife or anyone, like you just can't tell who they are.
Until you hear them talking and stuff, and then they develop like a personality, and then you know who they are.
No, it's until you smell the pussy. I heard.
What if
What
they have
about
a
the
penis?
ass, dude?
It's not. It's you were almost like you almost were like an NPR story, and then it just got into ass fingering. All right, let's get into it. So Ryan, you Andrew's doing a
Yes.
drawing of you for the O'Neill the Ass Kicker T-shirt.
A drawing?
A drawing.
A drawing.
And
An artistic
I've-
rendering
I've-
of O'Neill the ass kicker.
I very politely emailed you, hey, send us a bunch of pictures like of your face.
You called
of
me.
your face. Oh, I called
Called
you.
me,
and
Dan.
I didn't yell
We had
at
a
you.
lovely
because
conversation.
I didn't yell at you because you said that I yell on the phone too much and it hurts your feelings. And
you dropped at least 6 different statistics on me in the
okay,
conversation.
I just am trying to. You're always asking what are the numbers, B? I'm just trying to give you the numbers.
I just want to say, can I get on a quick tangent?
No, yeah, now let
I
me
do
know.
not appreciate the comedians' numbers catching Boner
Yeah,
City.
the Comedians podcast, also produced by AdorExplosion.com,
Fuck
kicking the
that.
shit out of Boner City.
As the
USA
mayor,
this year.
I'm giving a call to action to all those people out there.
Don't let
you
those
tell your friends.
fucking nerds on comedians.
Subscribe to us
Hey.
on iTunes, 5-star rating, positive review.
What are you guys doing? You're cannibalizing the business.
We're declaring war on comedians.
But half of the Boner City people
Fuck
are on
comedians.
we may throw you out of Boner City and get two
You
new
can't-
guys in.
I'll tell you
It's
what,
our equipment in our office.
You guys
I need
are-
to throw us out.
Dan, you guys are in Boner
You're
City.
gonna start broadcasting from the fucking hallway.
Right now, you're
Dan,
in Boner
you
City
guys,
city limits.
You two are in Boner City on work visas.
That's not true. I'm the
Like,
sheriff.
You're
of
gonna
Boner
be
City.
you've just been since you got on comedians,
this
you
is like
betrayed
the-
us. You said your allegiance to another area.
Was it the Lincoln County War and Young Guns? That's what this is like.
This is like a civil war, but it's not instead of brother against brother. It's you guys against
You know
yourselves.
what? After the Boner
INS
City trial-
bitches, INS.
after that Boner
ICE
City
is coming.
let's jump over.
All right.
Okay,
Let's
but
jump
after
in.
that Boner City trial, I don't think that O'Neill gets to make any more rules about who
Yeah,
the
that's
number one
also
position.
yeah.
Hey, I'm the number one lawyer in Boner City.
Let's put a moratorium on O'Neill putting moratoriums on anything.
It's actually called an O'Neillatorium.
Well, anyway, so comedians.
No, I politely call. Oh, you
well,
saw that?
comedians finally surpassed. Finally, I say after months, finally surpassed one day, surpassed Boner City, and the two members of
Double the
comedians that are on the
downloads in-
show. I'm not
today.
going to say
Double
who they
the
are.
downloads.
Are gloating
Okay,
about it. So,
here's-
fans, listeners, followers of Boner City,
Fanimals?
I am demanding that you don't let these nerds from comedians dominate this fucking podcast network. Number one, Boner City. Hoorah!
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
Doyle rules. Wait, real quick. You're also going to be in a shit ton of trouble because, okay, both Boner City and comedians are still on the front page of the comedy section of
Yeah.
iTunes, right? Sometimes
Yeah,
it
dude.
alternates. Sometimes it's right in the front, sometimes you have to scroll to the right. Well, fucking comedians is also on the front page, the very front page every time of the hobbies and like games section.
Hobbies of guys that don't leave their house.
Yeah, listen to podcasts, dude.
That's
You
fine.
got
I don't
comedy-
want those
You got all
fans.
these guys sending you fan mail, crushing all this hot pussy.
I do. I'm kidding. I
That's
want
fine,
you guys.
dude. Have fun making your model airplanes and your kites.
Talking about video games.
Who's making kites?
People in hobbies. Hobbyists.
if they don't leave the house, what are they going to use their kite for?
Hobbies.
They sell like stealth bombers and predator drones that you can build at like
They're
1/6
sweet,
scale, dude.
I guess ass eating and blowing shit up isn't considered a fucking hobby.
I like to eat ass.
O'Neill,
and
I
do
think it's a
build
lifestyle.
models.
I think
Look,
it's more of a
man,
lifestyle.
Well, he's saying, shouldn't we be part of the hobbies because
Yeah.
you're an ass-eating enthusiast? He's a skiing
Oh.
and extreme life liver.
Should we email iTunes
I
and be
think we
like,
should.
hey, this is...
You know what I think we should do? I think we should go down to Michael's crafts and hobby
Oh,
store.
Jesus
And we
Christ.
should each buy.
I'd feel
a candle,
weird.
we put it up our
No.
butts and then make a wish.
Didn't you just say to not talk over people, Dan? All right. So,
He's been the main perpetrator of talking over people this whole time. Right now.
all right.
This
So
podcast.
So what we should do is we should go to Michael's, or we can go to Kitcraft Hobbies in the Valley.
Yarn barn.
Yarn Bar. No,
Do you have the special membership card to both to get us those reduced prices?
I might.
I have a good ball of yarn.
You'd have to take me there because I don't even know how to spell hobbyist.
Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll each buy a model something,
Caparulo?
like a model pirate ship or a model airplane.
It sounds awesome.
Wait,
And then
Dude, I call sarcasm. The boy who cried sarcasm. His best friend
and
right
whoever
there.
makes the best one, we have the fans vote for it.
is it an RC
And then we put it up your
airplane?
butt?
No.
Can I tell you right now that I think I have a disease where my mechanical skills are like
true.
beyond the level of like a 2-year-old. Like I can't put together Legos. I can't anything. I can't.
He doesn't
do.
know how to check his oil.
Oh, doesn't he? Isn't it like he breaks everything he tries to fix too?
Well, I don't try to fix anything. I break stuff
But
unintentionally.
O'Neill won't let you touch shit of his.
I come over to his house and fix a lot of stuff.
That's true.
Do you wear like a little tool belt and fucking
And nothing else.
make it all hot and sexy?
Oh no.
O'Neill's like my Ralph Furley. He comes in, he fixes stuff.
You're like Bookman.
You're
from
living
Good
with two
Times.
hot
Yeah,
chicks.
it's convincing him I'm not gay.
Man, guys, I feel real embarrassed about that idea about us building model airplanes together.
I think it's fun.
We kind of skirted it. We just left it alone.
No one responded to
You
it
know
at
what?
all.
It is a legitimately terrible
is.
idea. I just kind of wanted to all hang out with you guys and do something I enjoy.
If you pitch that to Jerry and Asterios on comedians, they'd be so into it though. They'd be like,
You know,
"Fuck
I
yeah."
don't think anyone would be.
I think
into
the-
it,
No, they
actually.
would. They're good sports. These
I would
guys are
do an
good.
RC airplane and then we fly them and we crash them
Oh,
into each
that
other. or
sounds
something.
good too.
Yeah,
or
let's
a
fly a-
missile.
A dogfight and we try to
$1,100
wreck
on
your
fire.
plane.
Okay.
See, you need to O'Neillize your ideas. Like,
all right.
Oh, you mean weaponized?
So
Yeah.
what about this?
Wait, this would actually be awesome. Two RC airplanes flying around, one trying to attack the other with a guy down below with a 12 gauge firing shots at it the whole
Any
time.
aircraft
And
Any aircraft.
shooting bottle rockets at it, but or big rockets.
Dude, let's go out to the desert
fucking
and actually
awesome.
do this.
I want to do it.
That sounds fucking
We're
great.
gonna have to have some kind of like pledge drive or Kickstarter for like the Ryan and Andrew
And
lose,
the winner-
lose thumbs-a-thon
The winner
weekend
gets that blowjob when you're fucking your wife
That
in
is
front of
not-
people.
through the dinosaur mask.
That's not negotiable. That's not negotiable. That is the reason my wife refers to this podcast as the Scumbag Report.
but we're not really reporting on a whole lot.
Wait, can we bring up someone had a dream about someone?
No, wait.
We need to get back to
Let's
the.
get back to the.
I'm not going to say who
No.
it is. Let's just say it.
No, we need to get back to the original.
I
thing.
tried to. I started this fight with you before, and you said, "Let's save it for the podcast." It's on the podcast. I politely called you, gave you the numbers you craved so much, Ryan, the other night, and I said, "Hey, send 3 or 4 pictures of your face because."
Did you say
Andrew-
face specifically?
Of your-
No,
Yeah,
he
of your
said
face.
3 or 4 pictures of
No,
yourself.
of your face because Andrew is drawing a karate O'Neill the ass
full
kicker
body,
shirt. He needs a
not the
picture of your.
face.
He can draw a body. He needs
Spoiler
a face.
alert! Spoiler alert on the T-shirt.
Call Danish too because I don't trust you. And Danish sent like 3 or 4 pictures right away. One of you deep throating ice cream, which is hilarious.
All of you topless, by the way, which is normal for me to
None.
have.
Then you just sent them to. I told you to send them to me and DeWitt, so we both have them.
Well,
To be able
I
to
went
take 'em.
straight to the source,
Okay.
which is DeWitt.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
We don't need you chiming in on our project.
You're not even allowed to see the picture till it's done, asshole. Specific instructions to him.
But Dan, I know how an artist thinks, and he wants as much photos as he can get to get a true artistic rendering.
and then cut to
Tell him what you
send him.
said.
You send him a picture of from the neck down to your belly button of you shirtless flexing your man titties.
I
you
wasn't
idiot.
flexing. That
Yes.
was me relaxed.
Bullshit! You weren't flexing.
Dan,
you
that
were,
was me
your
relaxed.
chest was shaved. You were oiled
My
up.
chest
you had
wasn't
a
shaved at all.
That is a picture you send to someone on OkCupid when you're like a 45-year-old senator trying to get jerked off by a gay guy on meth that does massages on
Dan-
Craigslist.
Dan is
I'll show
standing
you
up right
50
now.
pictures like that. and I'm not shaved.
Why do you have 50 pictures like that?
I was tan because I came back from the beach. I just come back from the beach.
Well, why did you take a picture of just your chest?
I usually do because I
A
like to see the
picture a
progress
day?
from working out versus weights versus the park.
Your
How
gut
does
was sucked
that?
in.
What have you found from that?
He found if you
park?
suck in your gut, shave your chest, and lube up,
DeWitt.
you
Let
look
me
more
ask
ripped.
DeWitt, someone who studied the picture for his art.
and it's jerked off to.
So, what was your feeling on it? I was
Peace.
relaxed.
Yeah, you did not. You looked like you had a post-workout pump going. Yeah, that was not a.
That was from the
fucking Judas. You said that it looked like he was sucking it in,
Yeah, it looks like
dude.
you're flexing.
No, you
I'm
said
not
sucking
flexing.
it in.
What would I
Sucking
suck
it
in?
in.
There's
Your
nothing to
fucking
suck
gut,
in, Dad.
Let's look at that picture real quick because
There's nothing to
can't.
suck
Can
in,
we put
brother.
the- yeah.
Jeff's been to the beach with
Ryan's
me. He'll be
gonna-
able to tell you. It
He's
wasn't
not,
made
an,
from
he's not
this
an
era.
overweight guy. I mean, there's really no.
You're in
gut.
better shape than him in the summer than he is, though.
there
You're
is
thinner.
something about your
No, he's
chest
thinner than me.
posture that
Yeah,
tells
I'm
me
pretty
that you're
thin.
sucking in a little bit.
Can wait? And since we're on the air, can we put this on the show notes? Can we put this on the website?
We'll talk about it. Let me think about
Hey,
it while
your
the show's
face isn't
going
on it. What's gonna fucking happen?
Everyone will put my face on it in their mind.
Maybe it'll get you more fanimals, female ones.
Can we talk about
Let's give some shout outs while Andrew's bringing
this?
this up.
Reminds me of. I mean, can we talk about pictures of just the chest? What an unbelievable picture we received at O'Neill the Ass Kicker this week.
Which
Oh,
one?
the titties with the stickers.
Oh yeah, that was fucking.
What an
awesome.
unbelievable! I want to tell that guy, that fan, what's his name, Sassenberg or something.
Let's not say
Let's
his
say his
name
name.
because then they'll get a big world of shit. Like,
Yeah.
with fans that send stuff in with their first name or whatever, because we don't want them to get harassed by weirdos.
I think
But
his name is Kaiser Soze.
he knows who the fuck he is. His girlfriend's got a sweet set of titties.
I want to
He stuck-
encourage him to marry her.
He stuck one Boner City on one titty and one Action Figure Therapy on the other. We put it on Action Figure Therapy's page. It got like 1,000 likes on Facebook in like less than 2 hours.
And a lot of people brought up a good point, which was the taking it off has got to be painful.
And then-
Oh, that is a weird picture.
There was a weird percentage. Okay, the picture's up on Andrew's.
That's how I look
jumping
when I
back,
go to the beach.
This is jumping back to
No.
the O'Neill picture. Okay,
Oh, you
dude,
know what that might have been
no.
from when
You're
I was-
sucking your fucking gut in right there.
It does look like you're
nobody's
sucking in
body
right
does
there.
that. You fucking.
It doesn't
weirdo.
even look like you.
really?
When are your
No.
arms?
Oh, you know what it
directly-
might have
Are
been?
you fucking trying to be C-3PO? Who stands like?
No, it
Hi,
might
my
have
name's
been
Ryan.
from,
Can I suck your dick behind a dumpster?
It might have been
That's what it looks
after
like.
I got a Muay Thai workout in. Ask John Little. John Little will tell you
Oh,
what
did
that's
he
from.
did he take the picture? You're in your boxers in your bedroom, by the way, you fucking weirdo. Who took that picture?
That was recently. Is
that
no,
air-
you do not look like
Is that
right now.
airbrushed? That might be
I will give
airbrushed.
you $100. You take your
What
shirt
are you
off right
talking
now.
about?
I'll take a
I don't
picture
look
of my
like
iPhone
that right now.
Yeah,
because I haven't.
you
fucking,
said it was recently.
I haven't done anything in 6 weeks, dude. What do you want from me?
Not. I want you to send pictures of your face. Andrew can put on a cool shirt
How the
for our
fuck?
fans.
What can you do? That was taken off of a shitty Mac computer. What could I possibly do to make that?
Suck in
I'm
your
sorry,
gut.
you guys
Light it
don't
from the
believe
side.
the physique.
Looks like you would cut weight for MMA and like dehydrated yourself.
even the guy who you handyman for is selling you out on this one, dude.
Dude, I've walked around like that. That was like beach days because I'm tan.
No, we're not
It's
talking
not the
about. You're not
tan.
even tan,
It's
dude.
the definition.
It's the definition and the weird
That-
thing
I
on the
think that was
side,
when I was
and
doing-
the way your
do you remember-
arms are. It looks like you're flexing your biceps with your arms straight at
No,
your side.
that's
keeping
how
it
they were,
straight.
dude. That's how they were.
Are you sure?
I swear to God.
Because there's a little tension.
Do you remember
in your
when I
neck.
was doing Muay
Oh
Thai?
yeah, there is. There's a. Oh, is you were doing neck.
No, dude,
fucking curls?
I was just thin, man.
You're definitely pumping. It looks like you're pumping your chest muscles a little bit in that.
Nope.
You're not flexing.
promised
Danish
me
has
that.
seen you
I
shirtless.
swear, man.
Danish has seen you shirtless in the last 12 years, literally hundreds of times.
Do you want me to
that
show
doesn't-
you a picture from December?
Because you guys go to the beach all
Hey,
the
do you want me
time.
to show you a picture from December?
What is it like this in your underwear, flexing, greased up like
It's
a fucking?
similar. I'm not greased up at all.
You're like one of those Miss Fitness chicks, dude. You gonna do a one-arm push-up to the
Hey,
fucking
man,
song from
sounds like a
Flashdance?
lot of hate's being thrown my way.
It's
I'm
like,
sorry
like your
that I-
hatred for Andrew's soon-to-be 8-inch penis. How does
No,
it feel?
I've come to terms
That's
with
how
it.
you
I
were.
believe in you,
That's how
Andrew.
you were 3 weeks ago.
Hey,
You
look,
realized
Dan.
Andrew might have a bigger penis than you
Sounds
today.
a lot of hatred.
Can we bring
over
up?
there.
Can we bring up that the guy who wrote in who's questioning the penis?
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
a
we
bunch
should
of
talk
shout outs
about
this
it.
week. So what was it? What was the guy's name, Andrew?
Logan.
Yeah, Logan. He's got a he.
This guy, I don't get what's so hard to believe about this photo.
I believe the photo. I believe the photo because you can't suck in your gut and have six-pack.
Okay.
Show.
Yeah.
You know?
So
It's
we're
just
gonna put
like-
the picture on the website and let
You
the
look
fans
a little
vote.
tense in it.
We'll let the
You look a
fans
little
vote.
tense.
We're gonna let the fans vote. Is this in any way doctored or
we'll think about it.
wait? Why couldn't we put that on the internet? This guy sent in a picture of his chick's nice
Dan,
fucking
I'm worried
titties.
that this photo will get us flagged by Facebook.
We put a titty picture with stickers on
Too
it.
erotic.
For what?
With your filthy
For
fucking
being
bedroom in
too
the back. Is that a
real,
ski
too
boot?
unoiled, too unsucked in.
For what?
Oh,
Too awesome. Flag for
Oh, you
awesome.
might crash the internet. Your fucking awesome body.
For
you
being
fucking
too
model.
real, Dan. Too fucking real.
Fucking
Oh, these are the
dong.
best problems to have.
Okay, so Logan on our Facebook page.
Sorry, I stay in shape.
One thing, we got a Facebook page. We already have 155 likes in less than a week, but Logan
You
says,
can take the photo down the DeWitt.
no, we're leaving it up the whole time. Stare at your
weird to
fucking
look
shame. Yeah, it is weird to look at because it's so fucked up and doctored.
It's not doctored, I don't think.
No, it's not
Okay.
doctored.
Well,
He was just in tremendous shape at that time, I guess.
I was in tremendous shape, off and on. You know,
baby Hercules.
it's hard to maintain.
Was that
though.
was that post breakup when you really got into fitness?
No, post breakup, I wasn't. That's like a year or two in.
Post breakup, you started really talking about how jacked you wanted to get a lot. Like that was a big topic.
That was probably no. That was. But then I got that, and then I maintained it.
And then you spruced it up by sucking your gut in for those pictures.
There's no gut to suck in, Dan. Dan, we don't all have guts to suck
Okay,
in.
I'm not
you know what I'm
talking to
saying?
you. Okay.
You know what it might be? It might be that you're flexing your pecs, and that makes it look like you're sucking in your gut.
Maybe I don't. You know,
Why?
when I take a picture, I don't usually like see what's being flexed.
How
and
many
what's
chicks
not.
have you sent that to?
Yeah,
None.
literally.
I don't do that.
Bullshit.
I swear to God.
That is literally the picture you sent.
I sent it to my girlfriend, and now it's her.
Did you send it to DeWitt's
her
wife
background.
and say, "Hey, how about that BJ and the threesome?"
I knew DeWitt's wife wouldn't be into it.
Yeah, I did show my wife.
Yeah, she wasn't into
Did
it
you?
at all.
If you wore a dinosaur mask, you may.
Well, she would also have to gain like 75 pounds.
Dude, that's when I was at like
Will you
my
gain the weight
fighting
and
weight.
gout and diabetes?
Does
and have
your-
sex with
Does your wife have a weight minimum? Like most people have a maximum. Does
She dated skinny guys before she dated me, but like I told you about this on the podcast. Like the first night I met her, I thought she was super hot, and
Yeah.
I was like, "What kind of guys do you like?" And she's like, "I like to fuck big fucking fat guys." I thought she was so mean, but that was true. Like she pointed to some fat guy at the bar. She's
I
like,
want to
"Guys like
suck
this."
his fucking cock.
This information has been brought to you by the Scumbag Report. What's up, Tammy? What's up, Pete?
Oh, also, so Logan gave Pete a shout out. He said, "Give a hi Pete shout out." He said, "Why does this page only have 155 likes?" So
Seriously, Logan, you tell me, man.
spread it with your friends.
You know what? How many likes does comedians have on their Facebook?
Not as many as
Not as
Boner
many as
City.
Boner City.
Oh, look at that.
Boner City residents, spread this fucking podcast like O'Neill's been spreading STDs for the last 10 years and not knowing
Can
about
I just
it.
have a moment? Can I have a moment with the listeners, you guys, just for
Jesus.
a second? Look, it's been a long struggle to get here.
What,
years.
literally to this
What,
building?
are you doing? What, your cane and your crutches and your fucking inflatable fucking ski boot? Or whatever
O'Neill
the fuck
walked
you're-
from Indiana to L.A. and
Look.
he's finally just got
I want a moment with these people.
Sorry.
Okay,
have
go
your
ahead.
moment.
Go ahead.
So we've spent years finding a format that works for the four of us so we could finally get together and do what we love, and that's entertain people.
Yeah, the original format was 3 of us on my wife's bed in our underwear. It didn't work.
And
as
now
well.
these fucking assholes at comedians think that they're going to overtake us.
This
and
is
they're
the wrong
bragging
approach.
about us for one day. No, fuck the comedians. Boner City, rise to the occasion.
Listen to both, but like Boner
Spread-
City better.
Spread the word. Take comedians down.
Ryan.
Boner City for life, bitches.
Okay,
This is all the
that's
wrong
That's the
instinct.
second time you've made your shitty version of the Braveheart speech this podcast.
I am Ryan O'Neill.
Second, if you want more listeners, give them a good show and be nice to them. That's the secret.
I'm being super nice to them. I believe in their power.
If Ryan O'Neill were here, he would shoot lightning bolts from his eyes.
He'd have a knife to his girlfriend's throat.
Jesus.
We'll get to that too.
Yeah, we have-
Don't
So-
try that at home,
So
buddy.
Logan left us a long comment today. He said, "Hey, we're doing a new episode. What topics or questions you want us to cover?" And he said he's not sure he believes in DeWitt's 8-incher, and he's surprised that us atheists haven't questioned its existence because you don't believe in God because you've never seen it, but you believe Andrew has an 8 inches. You've never also seen it.
Can we just say that one member of Boner City does not believe it?
Who?
So I'm with Logan.
Wait, you don't believe it?
Whoa.
I've always questioned it.
But you never said you didn't believe
No,
it.
you got mad like you did believe it. Like
You
a couple
backed
weeks
off
ago.
when DeWitt seemed a little hurt when you were questioning his
because I don't want to hurt his
You
feelings.
were questioning his dictegrity.
I consider you a friend, Andrew.
Okay.
Even though we don't hang out or ever talk outside of this podcast.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
But you're questioning his dick, dude. If the guy says he's got near an 8-incher, who am I to judge it?
But that's not.
That's not even what I'm saying. I'm saying that it will be 8 inches.
Right now, you're saying it's in the 7s.
It's over
Yeah.
7 now.
Yeah.
What are you measuring it with?
I measure it with the fucking thing. We talked about this
With
before. The
tape-
fabric.
with the fabric tape
Look,
measure.
and where are you
From the-
taking it
from? the
from?
top,
From the base of the
we
penis.
talked
from the
about
from the
that.
top part, not the
Yeah,
chode to
the
the not your
top,
asshole
the
to your
top.
belly
This
button.
is flaccid, right? It's
No.
14 hard.
No.
So you
Yeah,
get
if he gets a
together.
boner, he passes out from the
You
blood
get together
loss.
with another dude and you touch tip to tip and then you measure it like that.
That's called ETing, when
No,
you
I
touch
think
tip
it's-
to
I
tip
think-
and they glow.
No, it's called docking, I think,
Oh,
or 18 when they glow. Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know what it's called, but I don't do that.
He just dismisses that outright.
You'll do anything for measuring your cock, but you won't do
I've
that.
always
Meatloaf.
expressed.
Here's
my-
the deal.
I've always expressed.
But Tammy measured it with you though.
Yeah, she did.
and she told him it was getting bigger.
Yeah.
Wait,
she was the first one to notice it.
she physically measured it?
Yeah, she
what
did.
if you found out
Did
she
she
was
give you a
lying
boner
the whole
first?
time?
What is she, your dick tailor?
How would she be lying? Would she have been fabricating like the
Yeah,
fucking
she's
thing?
putting her
What,
thumb in there to
what
get like an
if
extra
you
half
found
inch.
out that it was all lies?
Dude, I'd be crushed, man.
What
But
do you
I know
mean
that
all
it's-
lies? Like he's not measuring. Like he's the.
I
No,
know.
like she's lying. Like
Okay.
he keeps his eyes closed. He's like, how big is it?
Why would I keep my eyes closed?
Who would ever do that? Just close your eyes. I'll
fucking
measure your dick.
ridiculous.
It's 80 inches.
You close your eyes when she measures your
No,
dick?
That's what
no.
he told me on a Gmail chat
That's
we
not
had.
true.
Can all three of you stay off of Gmail chats? You're grown fucking men.
I don't Gmail
The
chat.
G chat is just me and
that
DeWitt's
weird-
relationship.
You bring up a good point though, because I did think, what if this fabric thing's all off?
She
And I
bought
don't-
it, especially for dick
It's,
measurement.
it's from Spencer's gift. Make your boyfriend feel like he has a
so-
huge dick measuring
What I
tape.
did was
It's just like a ruler shaped like a cock.
It's centimeters, but it says inches instead of centimeters.
I was worried. Like I was like, what if they're like, because fabric has all these weird rules, like they
Yeah.
have archaic things. So I was like, what if it's all wrong? You know? And so I googled like ways to measure
Your penis.
Your penis.
What does it say? Ruler.
At this point, you don't have to be shy or coy.
And
about
they're
it.
like a checkbook is like most checkbooks are like 6 inches long.
Who
you
the
know?
fuck is
Why
measuring
use
dick
a
with
checkbook? Use a
checkbook?
ruler.
And so
Yeah,
like,
rulers are usually 6
More
inches long.
importantly,
Exactly.
have you met any nice people in your fat guy losing weight, bigger dick for him?
No, but this. Okay, here's the deal. My dick is not 8 inches. Okay, I just believe that maybe one day it could be 8 inches.
What does your wife's mouth ruler say?
It says
Or your wife's pussy ruler? No offense.
it's going pretty
That's
good.
scumbag report.
Ladies and gentlemen, the scumbag report is back. We're brought
Does
to
she
you
have a-
By
by
misogyny.
I feel
she
like we're
ever-
having better
Does she-
sex.
Does she have a ruler shaped into her pubes?
No. And who still has pubes? It's 2013.
Somebody does.
I have pubes.
People have ironic pubes now. Like they
Maybe
don't
your
even
wife
want
has
their-
ironic-
I've been trying to grow mine out, ironically, and I just can't let it happen.
Wait,
I always get-
Mine got a little crazy for a while.
I like it's just like you're like, hey, I'm gonna spice it up and grow a huge '70s bush, and
So
then
here's the deal, Logan. I
Jesus
understand.
Christ.
I understand your point of view. It
All
is.
how about you just personally email Logan a picture of your cock?
Yeah, send
That's
Logan
a
picture.
terrible
Hey, why don't you take a
Instagram
picture of
it,
your
dude, so
cock
that's a nice
and
filter.
Photoshop it onto my body? And then,
Oh, it'd be the perfect man.
you
Logan
go.
would probably turn gay right there and
Do
try
you-
and dive
do
in,
you
try through
take-
the internet to suck your dick.
Do you take pictures
Suck your
of your
he's not like that.
erect wiener?
Yes, I
to,
have.
to schedule its privacy.
I have.
Are they in your
Picture.
phone right now?
No, because
Can you
I got
take
a new
Ryan to-
phone.
Can you
remember?
take some and next time and take Ryan in the
Do you
bathroom?
do like cool stuff? Do you put like a mini top hat on top of your dick?
No, but I would.
Warhammer
But
figures,
I had
a
an
sweater,
idea,
powder
and nobody listening
Oh,
steal
this
this
is
idea.
stupid.
I had an idea. I wanted to do a calendar called Balls of the Year, and it would just. What I would do is like,
Dana should buy it on January 15th, by the way, or January 2nd.
Depending on your pricing, if it's a day to day, is this a day to day or a 12-month?
this is a 12-month.
No, I'm a day to day guy.
So this is what it would be. It would
You
be
just stare at the same shitty balls for a whole month.
so.
wait
no,
for
you
it,
don't.
wait.
Awful.
Can I just tell you what this calendar idea
I'm already
is?
in.
Because
I like
feel like
it.
it's a great idea.
Gay guys are tuning in by the
What?
millions.
No,
right
no,
now.
maybe girls. Maybe girls.
What
like,
girl like
Yeah, 'cause
balls?
girls
They
are
like
oh, I
funny
love
balls.
No,
Dude,
they
balls
don't.
are funny.
Dude, there are wet
Right?
T-shirt contests. How many wet ball contests are there throughout the world?
What tidy white?
Here comes Dan and his tidy whities. Let's hose them down.
You know what? You would be better. The same thing would be like a man's asshole, just a guy with his cheeks spread. There'd be no fucking.
Funny asshole Kelly.
There would be no interest in
Come
that.
on, guys. You're not even letting me
There's
tell
no
you. what
market
it
a
is.
guy
your
with
thing.
That asshole's got an eye patch on it. That's hilarious.
Oh, that asshole smoking a cigarette. How cute.
Let me just
That
tell you.
asshole
All
looks
right.
like a
'Cause
sunflower.
My wife really she thought it was a great idea. She wanted to do it. What we would do is we would get miniature furniture and set up like little
like ball
sets.
cities?
Yeah. Set up little sets for my balls to be
Oh, like a
on.
marriage,
this
like a marriage, like a guy in a tuxedo and a wedding dress balls.
Yeah,
And they're at
exactly.
an altar, and
Yeah.
then there's a balls
Like a cat
pastor.
calendar.
So for July,
I mean, where would you sell this though? It's borderline pornography.
well, I don't know, maybe Spencer's
You
Gift.
can sell it online. Dude,
Online.
oh, I'm sorry. There's the internet's made of pornography.
But not in. I'm saying you're mixing like a non-pornography
online.
form.
You can't put that in your office.
Like
or-
calendar buyers
On your
aren't like,
face.
I
so
want
for-
balls on my
So for
calendar.
4th of July, for 4th of July,
Maybe they are,
or
dude.
the month of July, what I would do is I would get
Bottle rocket in the dick hole?
No, I would get it. You guys always have pylons, man. I feel like it's non-stop pylons.
I'm helping you.
I
I'm
know.
trying to help your business.
Okay, so I would get a lawn chair for dollhouse furniture, and I put it in fake sand. I'd put in sand or whatever, make it look like I was at the beach. I'd dip my balls in, get my balls nice and warm, and dip them into the chair, and then I'd put sunglasses, like doll sunglasses, on the
So
balls.
you're grabbing your dick and pulling it straight
the
up.
dick
so
would
it's
not be in the shot. The
Maybe,
dick would
hey,
be
maybe that's why his
photoshopped
dick's
out.
growing. He's stretching it in all these photo shoots.
You know what your mom would say about that? She'd
That's
say,
tacky.
the dick being in the shot would be tacky. The dick out is classy.
Do you think so? And then I'd have like the white
White.
the white sunburn stuff, the
Zinc oxide?
the zinc oxide on under where the glasses are, so it's like he's like a surfer dude.
I think it'd be
at the
funnier
beach.
just to have a dick, but it's painted into like a background, like find the penis. Like, is it the palm tree?
I wasn't asking for notes on this, O'Neill. It was-
Well, I'm giving you some constructive criticism.
I don't think you should even buy the. I think tons of people would want you to use their nice dollhouse furniture to put your sweaty balls all over.
Now what about and then in like January I could put a scarf around my nuts and put like earmuffs on my nuts.
You really are a huge hobbyist because like you're trying to make your balls into like this.
You've been making a hobby out of your balls, dude.
Would you get? Would this calendar be sponsored by Michaels?
be sponsored
Buy
by
all your
this.
surprise.
You're like
I think it'd be sponsored by Hobby Lobby, the Christian hobby store.
Hey, Dan, you remember?
Probably Adam and Eve.
Dan, when
think
I
about it. Yeah?
gave Andrew that constructive criticism, I feel like you did when he lashed out at you earlier
Right?
today.
You
and
can't take
you
really
guys
hurt
had
your
you guys had a
feelings.
bit of a disagreement earlier.
and
It
Andrew
was,
just
over your
snapped.
fucking karate picture, you dick.
that we can't even see yet, which is unfair.
no, you,
And then
you
Andrew-
can see it. If
Oh, I'm
if,
allowed
if,
to
if
see it?
O'Neill's not here, you can see
But
it.
he'll ask me, he'll grill me until I tell him.
You can fucking
He'll waterboard me,
try
dude.
and draw it, dude. I
No,
don't
I'll
know.
fart board you. It's the Urban Dictionary.
He'll find some girl with a hobo pussy and rub it across my face
So
until
it's
I get
all
injured.
chafed.
Dude, I dated a girl who only had hobo pussy.
Is this the lady who killed the
Jesus.
frog?
No. This was Pancakes, the lady who gave me the fucking diarrhea.
Pancakes.
Why'd you call her pancakes again?
Because she made pancakes for me the first night I had sex with her. So I
And
wouldn't
you
leave
sure
the
it wasn't the
house.
pancakes
That's
that
the
gave you
dumbest
diarrhea?
fucking-
was that during the sex?
No, that wasn't during the sex.
So you called her pancakes, and she was like, "Call me pancakes."
No, I called her No, I think my friend
Fabulous.
JC came up with the name.
Why
for
didn't you
her.
call her Aunt Jemima?
That's racist.
Come on.
Why? What? She made pancakes.
Why not Butterworth?
So she used a beard trimmer on
Butterworth
her
is
on the
syrup.
pancakes?
on
That's
her
weird.
on her vagina, right? But she wouldn't. She left like stubble.
Oh, she left on like a 2? That's
stubble.
You
nice.
on
sure
her
she didn't
fucking
have the
vagina.
Richard Nixon pussy where it was a 5 o'clock shadow?
No,
after
it
like
was
an hour?
5 o'clock.
Isn't that what hobo pussy
She
is?
trying to
didn't
shoehorn
shave.
in all
She
those
wouldn't
terms.
shave her vagina. I asked her, like, "Do you shave your vagina?" She's like, "No, you get pimples. That's terrible. I just use this beard trimmer." But like, but the thing was, it was like
way
fucking
better.
sandpaper, dude. It was like she had like sandpaper vagina.
You can,
all the time.
if you lick that vagina, you can get tongue and lip lacerations.
You could, man.
It's sharp.
Oh, hey, Logan had a second part, by the way. He
Yeah,
also
Logan's really.
He said his broke unemployed hipster douchebag friend who spews a bunch of fake confidence gets all these hot chicks. How can he get women without being a sleazebag? And in parentheses it says, "No offense, Ryan."
Well, wait. Look, Logan.
and then he said, "What's up, Pete? What's up,
Yeah,
Pete?"
what he said. What's up, Pete?
Logan's quite prolific in his writings on the Facebook wall.
I like that. I
That's
appreciate
a good
it.
thing, dickhole.
No, I did I say it wasn't,
That
Dan?
is why comedians is overtaking.
O'Neill,
Bonus City
give
right
him your
now.
Dr. Drew advice on how
Yeah.
he should get chicks.
How
Look.
can he get chicks? He's a regular guy.
I say
Okay,
send
look,
pictures of your
There's
dick.
no way to do it, depending how old he is.
Uh-huh.
If he's in his early 20s, there's no way to do it unless you're a fake cocky asshole. Because if you're early 20s, you don't have shit to show, so you got to fake the
But he said he has
confidence.
his own business.
Oh, Well, then look.
He owns his own business, grad school,
Let
debt-free,
me just
rides
say-
a motorcycle, has lots of guns,
Oh.
and is a gentleman.
Oh,
sounds like
dude,
you, but not a scumbag.
This guy is looking at the wrong women then. He's going after the same women that won his scumbag friend.
His hipster
and those
douchebag
women
friend.
aren't worthwhile. And his friend is very unhappy because he may be fucking these girls, but he's not having a real relationship with them. And if you just want to fuck chicks...
Does that involve holding a knife to their neck while
if
they
you
do
just
the
want to
dishes?
bone chicks, then, you're going to have to spew fake confidence and be a scumbag. But if you're looking for a real quality woman, Logan, she'll love you for all the things that you have and for who you are.
Wow, that was beautiful.
That was
Now,
funny.
listen.
That was actually like kind of real advice.
Yeah, it was.
That's really
Look,
shocking.
I was just
You
going to
go out
say
on
send dick pictures out there if you got a
And
nice dick.
but let me ask
Or
this.
suck
He
in your
doesn't have to
gut
be a
and shave your chest.
scumbag, but he seems like a guy that has a little danger to him, and women love danger. So what you need to do is capitalize on that because he drives a motorcycle, he has guns.
I picture him as more of a corporate rider type guy.
You think he's got a gold wing?
Yeah, I think go away with the radio.
And he's got the helmet.
Blasting
and he
like
can talk to
KRF
people
101,
behind
KRF
him.
101 oldies at red lights.
Yeah,
You're
like
fuck you.
playing Skinner riding the
Not
gold
this
wing
Logan
with his buddy.
guy. I don't picture that. So Logan, stop going after the same fucking whores that your buddy, the scumbag, does because he's got herpes already.
But what kind of whores is he supposed to go? What older
Where
chicks?
should he meet
Where
chicks?
What,
Look,
what kind of chicks?
He
What's
needs
the
to go
demo?
after these kind of goody girls because these goody girls are the biggest whores of all time.
I don't believe
But
that.
What are you?
they don't fuck on the first date. They'll fuck the shit out of you on the second and the third. But so he's going for the easy piece. You're gonna have to put a little bit more work into
Where
it.
should he meet chicks? It's a tough world out
Not the
there.
bar. I'm gonna go and say, here's where you can go.
Michael's? Crafts?
I don't know. Does he go to places where he rides? Ideally, you'd find a woman that rides motorcycles also.
Intramural sports is also a good way to
Dodgeball.
do it too. Yeah,
Dodgeball
Like
teams.
anytime that you can do something where like it's not a meat market and you can make your actual personality
Yes.
come out. That like taking a class, like an improv class or a dance
I mean, it's stupid.
or
but
whatever, like any kind of
a
class,
boxing
you can
class. Hot chicks and boxing classes, man.
take. Anything where there's some downtime where you can actually talk to somebody, and also try to just bang girls that you like.
and hang out
You
on a
know?
hiking trail. Hot chicks come by there all the time and then just start walking
tough.
kind of near them.
It's tough though. You got to really have some like people always say the grocery store. Who is game
Not the
enough to
grocery
talk to somebody
store.
in the grocery store about anything?
If you really want the
you
best,
have, like social anxiety.
I
though,
can't
dude.
do
You
that.
go
dude.
on the internet and start fucking away.
Yeah. When all else fails, go on the internet and be like, "Hey, I got a fucking business.
But I got
a motorcycle. I got a huge
Oh,
dick."
I got a question for
But that's
that though.
being a scumbag.
Because aren't you?
Sorry.
Because you guys are in the internet. Oh, you're still on there, Danish.
Yeah.
Aren't you gonna? Don't you end up if you're on 3 different sites in one area? Don't you start running into the same chicks on different sites?
It
and you're
becomes a
bummed
little
out?
like Cheers, but there's it's like LA. There are new people coming flying in every day. So there's that new girl who's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna finally do it," and you get some fresh meat, but. It does become a bit like
Glad
that.
you're referring to human beings as fresh meat.
Ultimately, Logan, nothing beats being a
You wanna-
overconfident scumbag.
You wanna
though.
know-
I gotta be truthful about
You don't know
From one of the most overconfident for the least reason scumbags in the world, Ryan
How
O'Neal.
dare you, Dan. Now they take that back.
I disagree. I disagree with Ryan on that.
Or get into stand-up comedy, be on stage, or be in a band. Any guy, no matter whether they're good
No,
or not,
band,
if
dude.
they have a fucking mic in their hand, they're performing in front of people, you automatically
A
jump up in
band is
people's
10
book.
times more pussy and 10 times better pussy. Dude.
Maybe Logan can meet a girl on like the Boner City Facebook page. If you're a single lady out there and you like
There's
what you
2
hear about
chicks-
Logan,
2 chicks on there right now. One of them is Ryan O'Neal's girlfriend when Ryan goes on her computer and posts as her. So you have a 50-50 shot at fucking Boner City USA's Ryan O'Neal. Logan, roll the dice and go for it.
There's a nice new guy, Albert Farnsworth. He's on there.
That's somebody's fake internet persona.
Andrew?
no, I don't
That was
do
good.
that.
Hey, that was good acting. You're taking classes.
No, I don't need to. I'm a natural.
Andrew's wearing a sweatband today. Dude. Real LA of you.
Hey,
Thank you.
All right, let's
and-
move
well,
on.
Let's move
here.
on. I forgot. Did I send you this email from Lucas? I won't say his last name in the UK
No.
about the butt fingering.
No.
No, why didn't we get this?
Because I can't send. I forget.
Is this written in the Queen's English?
A few things regarding the bumhole chat from last Boner
Hey,
City.
why don't
The
you
bumhole.
read
It is the Queen's
Read it in an
English.
English accent, dude.
Do you want to read it in the English?
day-
Yeah, I will. I will.
Here, I'll print it out. You walk over to the printer when it comes out. We'll
Oh,
grab it.
fuck.
Well,
He has to get up. Never mind. Read it in your regular
lazy fuck.
old
Don't forget to take your headphones off.
Here's a few things about the bumhole.
While he's at it, we'll give a couple shout outs to some other people. people. Okay, real quick, because Andrew's up. It's this kid, Chad Cleveland.
What's up, Chad?
He bought a shirt.
Oh, that's the guy that lives in Cleveland.
And he bought a fucking shirt, and he bought other shirts. He went to a taping or a stand-up comedy show featuring The League in Perrysville, Ohio.
The League from FX.
After The League from FX, a TV show, and he got his picture taken with 3 of the guys from The League in a Boner City USA T-shirt. Then he stood around and pitched our podcast to the guys on The League at the signing,
which is funny because
the guy on the left in the picture we just posted on our Facebook page is Steve Renazizi, a guy we used to work with as a door guy at the Comedy Store, who was my roommate for a short while.
Danish and I went on the road with him.
Danish and Jeff went on the road with him, and then Ryan and Jeff wrote and sold a 12-episode web series called Daddy Knows Best last year, and Steve starred in it.
Yeah, it's ironic, and I don't think Renazizi knows that we're doing Boner City.
No, you guys are supposed to email him. He's supposed to give us a shout out on his Twitter because he has like 100,000 followers, right?
Yeah, we're gonna do that soon.
Okay, we'll hit him up for that. But anyway, Chad's awesome, dude.
Yeah, that's dope as fuck, man.
It's a great picture, and it's fun. It's funny that he got it next to Renazizi, who's a guy except for Andrew, all know and love.
Yeah.
Steven.
So it was.
Hey, Steven.
I don't know anyone
You're
famous.
pissed about that.
Yeah. So
That's from Cable Guy, dude.
you're making fun of his way he talks.
That was from Cable Guy.
We got the English accent primed and ready.
Hold on, I got one last thing. Travis Kennedy left I think one of the best comments we ever got.
I wasn't that sold on it. I'm not gonna lie about it.
I just think it's silly. I just think it's funny. I think his comment is, I think Andrew and his wife should make a short film called Jurassic Cock, where Andrew and O'Neill, the ass kicker, travel to an island where dinosaurs live in search of Bonosaurus Rex, but Andrew spends the whole time chowing on Dino Chode, and O'Neill just looks for shit to jump over and do pull-ups on prehistoric jumble jigs.
And gets blowjobs from married dinosaurs.
Just
I don't know
trying
about
to find the pull-up part. That
I liked it, but I mean the hobo pussy entry's pretty good. I mean Cole's had some good emails.
I just went this week.
I
up against it.
like anybody that writes it.
I agree too.
You're just fucking doing what I told you to do earlier, but in a shitty, fucking sarcastic way.
Dan, I'm getting these warriors fired up to overtake.
I fucking
this
hate
fucking
you.
comedian.
Hey, Dan,
bullshit.
do I have a call to action here? Now, is
CTA.
Chode a male part, or is that universal?
balls, isn't it?
That's not a call to action. That's a question.
I've heard both sides.
It can be both, dude.
I thought Chode was like a
Was
scrotum.
it's like the
Chode-
perennial, right?
Chode and taint are the
It's
same
just
thing.
the middle.
It's the skin between your balls and your asshole.
The
or your pussy
grundle.
and your asshole.
Perineum, is that what that's called?
I prefer Grundle.
Grundle's like
Or taint.
northeast,
No, Grundle's the
America.
taint.
but that's like a weird from where you're from. I think.
I go.
don't know.
I
Sounds
go,
like
Austin.
somebody's last name. Like, hey, there's Grandpa Grundle.
I go straight back, man. I go straight back to the
Don't
crack.
read the guy's first. Just
Here we
don't
go.
read his last name. It's from Luke,
English accent.
Lucas
Okay.
in the UK. I'm just.
Regarding
bring
the
it.
bumhole,
Bring it.
coming from what part of it? What accent are you going with? Cockney?
Yeah, sort of.
Big
The
old
only
cock?
cock I need's in my pants.
Hi-oh!
Right, fellas.
That sounds like an 8-inch
Hey,
Cockney.
this sounds like Biondo.
Right. Few things regarding the bumhole chat
Why is he like old?
from the last Bonus City.
Can we make it a younger guy?
Can we younger
It
guy?
sounds like Masterpiece Theater.
Yeah, like can we?
This isn't Downton. This isn't Downton
No one
Abbey.
talks like this in Downton Abbey. They're like,
Oh, I've seen
right, few things.
That's better. I like
That's
that better.
better.
That's
Yeah.
better.
Give us more.
I
Down.
have a story about me girlfriend wanting to finger bang me bumhole, as it said in all her magazines that the male G-spot was in the anus. Weird thing was I thought she was pretty straight-laced. Wrong I was, gents, and realized
Did
she
he say
was.
gents?
No, he's just ad-libbing.
This seems like an episode of Top Gear.
She was a dirty hoe.
He said, "Oh,
You did say how.
He did say hoe.
dirty birdie."
Anyway, every time she went near, I was like, "Fuck off, you dirty slut!" And as
Wouldn't he say cunt? Cunt's more
I
prevalent.
think this might be an American guy stationed in the UK or living in
And
the
as
UK.
I
don't know if it's
just didn't want my bumhole fingered. However,
What
one
are you
time,
saying, bumhole?
I know. Well, he maybe picked up like lift and bumhole and
He's embracing the
Grundle.
culture.
And he lost his cunt.
yeah.
however, one time she was tossing me off,
That's English.
That's
and she
English.
got through the barriers and started finger banging my hole. And
the barriers. What do you have, a moat?
It's a moat, a dragon, a
barbed wire. There's two layers
There's
of barbed
murder
wire.
holes.
You
that have to
beat
get
my
through.
defense. You sunk my asshole battleship.
The portcullis that comes down. There's a lot of fucking
she started finger banging my hole,
like Game of
The
Thrones.
Dingleberry landmines.
and it was awesome.
Ah.
Then a few weeks later, we were having sex, and we both were simultaneously finger banging each other's bum holes. And it was just a real enjoyable experience.
It sounds like somebody would say about taking their kids to the park,
Going on a canoe ride.
It was lovely.
And after, she told me, don't tell anybody about this.
So I'll leave
I've been telling my neighbor for the last 4 months.
8,000 miles away. Or however
He's telling the town crier of Boner City right now.
I should call the newspaper for the article that I just submitted.
Naturally, I told everyone because it's hilarious.
And I'm a gentleman.
Also, the sweat around the bumhole and in between the bumhole and vagina is a good smell.
Andrew, did you submit this? Yeah, you did.
He did.
You did.
Count.
He fucking
fuck
totally
you, I
did.
did not.
He said he's from England and threw us
O'Neill, I
off.
forgive you for sucking in your gut. This is so much worse.
Yeah, totally.
I did not submit this.
You fucking wrote
This is the first time I've read it.
Why does it sound so like it just flows off your tongue?
Because I'm a fucking
you've
actor.
seen it
What is
before.
wrong with
Like
you?
you've seen it before.
I didn't give you signs to look at last night, dude.
DeWitt's angry right
Fucking
now.
suck my 8-inch dick, you fucking asshole.
Next week it's gonna be like, I was a bigger fella and I lost some weight. Now I haven't eaten.
Why would I pick the same country? Why would I be like
from
No.
Australia?
Next week will be South Africa.
excuse me, I am from faraway Egyptian lands.
That's an Asian man.
I can't wait. How many of these have you done?
Fuck you, this is not me.
How many of our iTunes reviews
Let
are
me
real?
finish
We're
it.
living a lie because of
Finish it.
you.
Fuck all of you guys.
What did I do?
I am beyond pissed off
Andrew,
right now.
I did nothing wrong.
Andrew, can I just read it? Because you clearly know what's coming next. So
Let him read.
You don't need
Ryan.
the fucking paper.
Hey, Ryan, according to Superfan...
This
wait,
isn't done.
All right, continue
no,
on, Andrew.
according to Superfan Joe Bangle,
What's up, Joe?
Andrew saved the podcast because in episode 11 we talked all about tranny porn. He would have left if it wasn't for Andrew's
Well, I
comment
got
relief.
news for you. A lot of people said, thank God that you guys are talking about tranny porn.
No one said that.
Because that carried me.
Actually,
Who fucking said that?
you didn't see that the president of the tranny porn organization, the president of the PTO, put out a memo. Thank you, Ryan O'Neill, for the new demographic.
How great if I was on the payroll of some tranny porn website
And he just
pushing their agenda through our podcast.
He just keeps talking about it. Have you guys seen this new
All right,
tranny?
let Andrew read his own email.
Hey Ryan, thanks. This is Trinity, and thank you so much. I didn't have enough money. My tits look like shit. They're just.
I only had enough money to do one, but because you send people to my site, I've gotten both of them done.
Here's a picture of my giant tranny penis. All right. So anyway, it says.
XOXO.
Also, the sweat around the bum hole and in between the bum hole and vagina is a good smell.
Oh, he's repeating that part.
I know.
Of course he is.
True professional.
I'm so angry. I am so angry with you. Please let me say
He's
this.
close to O'Neill's face.
The Hulk out, dude.
God damn it.
O'Neill will slap you with his Hulk cock
Hulk
if he
Dewitt
gets too
versus
close
Hulk
to him.
cock.
Hold on, one quick thing. What if a tranny used to be bigger, then lost a bunch of weight and got an 8-inch dick? Would you accept that?
What do you mean accept it? Would I suck that
Would
dick?
you be
No.
into tranny?
Except in his mouth.
Would you be into tranny?
Wait,
porn,
that
man?
Bengal guy's not into this conversation.
I already told you
All right.
the one way I would be into tranny
Yeah, sorry,
porn
Joe.
is if a wizard is involved.
Okay.
Which happens quite a bit,
All
so
right.
you should check it out.
Try to give Joe Bangle a shout
All right,
out and then we'll
start
just more
off-
tranny
all right,
porn.
start
Can I
off
please
again.
finish this?
Yes.
And start off with the smell of the ass sweat.
the
It's a
10th
pleasurable thing.
Fuck, God damn it.
Oh, Andrew.
Also, the sweat around the bum hole and in between the bum hole and vagina is a good smell.
Fourth time.
And I know what Andrew means. It's called gooch sweat. And
Gooch
it's
sweat?
And it's not the smell of shit, but just the delicate aroma around that area. Also, L.A. Noire is good, man, which I don't agree with. I thought L.A. Noire was a little bit boring. But got to forget about getting the questions wrong, as it doesn't matter, and just enjoy the story. Also, there are naked dead bitches in that game when you go far enough, so maybe I will play it. P.S. I left a review in Comedians. Yes! But I'm from England, So I
there you go. He's
presume
from
you
England.
won't want to send some shitty stickers over the Atlantic. Although I'll take your stickers if you're offering.
Why do you say shitty?
See you later, bros. Sent from my iPhone.
Does he want?
Comedians 1, Boner City
Wait.
0.
But that whole email was about Boner
But
City.
doesn't he want Boner City stickers?
No, well, no, the comedian stickers that feature us in awesome costumes. And you know what, Lucas? We will send you our shitty stickers. Thanks for phrasing it that way, dick.
Hey,
You're
hey,
a shitty country.
Hey, take your own advice. Lucas
Yeah.
is awesome, and he likes the
Yeah,
smell
you
of
piece
girl
of
ass.
shit.
Somebody,
Yeah, he likes LA Noir, so you're on the fence.
somebody, I think it was
But
Mike.
yeah, Lucas, we'll hook you up. You just email us your address in the UK.
I believe it was Mike68 on there said he wanted to know more things that I'm ashamed of.
Yeah,
he
we're
probably
gonna-
likes hearing the shame in my voice, and it's so sincere and shameful.
It sounds
I
like you
will
have a
admit,
soul.
shamefully, I'm not afraid to be into some ass play myself.
What kind?
Yeah, no, but wait, let me read it because, and also Justin Skinner says he doesn't believe it's Mike68 and Justin Skinner says I don't believe Danish could possibly be as clean cut as he paints himself. Let's delve more into the exploits of everyone's favorite Jew, and that is yeah. So Mike68, Justin Skinner want to get deeper into the filthy Jew that fucking is Jeff Danis.
There's some dirt in there. If you
You
dig
like to
deep
talk
enough.
dirty during sex? He told us that fucking shocked the shit out of me.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
Because he's
But
such
give me the filth. Do you like?
yeah,
What's the
well,
filth you're saying?
I'm worried if he does, it's going to be like, I want to cut you open and take
No,
a
it's
shit
not
in the
that
hole or
bad.
something
It's just-
horrible.
This is what
Standard.
Dan says during sex. He goes, "Just shut up and let me come, okay? Okay."
I paid $50,000 for this.
I've 300 shirts today I made in Orange County. I drove
It
to
took me
Orange County.
4 hours to drive there.
You know the bottle of
4
wine
hours
you drank?
back.
Just squeeze your fucking tits together. Shut up and let me fucking come.
Okay.
You know the bottle of wine I bought there
No,
at
he's
dinner?
like,
I'm silent.
do you
now,
like
now.
this fucking 6-inch dick?
Okay.
I love putting it into your fucking 4-inch pussy and these 34B fucking tits.
Why? What's with this?
all
Why are you
figures.
measuring all the
It's
body
all
parts of
figures.
me and my wife?
Dewitt is fucking so red right now, laughing.
Ryan,
he's a numbers man.
I'm gonna go away. When he's done having his fit, I'm gonna finish what I'm saying.
That was
When he's done.
That's a bad idea, Ryan.
Ryan?
He is going to fucking beat the
Ryan.
shit out of you, dude.
No, Ryan has fighting skills, but what I will
No,
do to
he's in
crush
a
you.
cast. You can
No,
beat the fuck
I
out
saw
of
that
him.
body. I'm kind of intimidated with those sexy tits. He can just squeeze me out with them.
I might go to the ground.
Hey, you have no choice with your broken ankle, idiot.
Some boot
I'm just gonna
Spin around in a circle.
I'm just going to lay on my back and be like, Dad, get my guard. Come on.
and then wrap that
right.
boot around your head.
All right, go
Hey,
ahead,
Ryan,
Dad.
I'm gonna go away for 2 weeks. Just go away. Just turn my cell phone off and
Okay.
just go away for 2 weeks.
Where are you gonna go, dude? Are
And
we coming?
You're not coming.
Why
And
not?
then I want to see how many fucking podcasts get put up, how many shirts get
20.
shipped, how many fans get free shit sent to them, how many fans get email
I
return,
guess Jeff
how
and I
many
will
fucking
just have
things to set
to
up.
sell our feature film.
I would love to see that. I would love to have a goodwill.
Dad,
I would love to have a goodwill
we're all
hunting
having
where we come
fun.
to the office and the note says sold my went to go see about the film I sold. You're just driving in some shitty car, jerking Gus Van Sant off because he bought your shitty screenplay. Fuck you.
You know what I like about this anger is it gets away from me having to delve deep.
No, let's go. Let's get back.
I want to hear the
scumbag.
film.
How mad would you be, though, Dan, if you
What?
came back and we had recorded the most podcasts of all time?
And it was crushing Canadians.
If I never had to do any of this and I,
I
was
think
just
if you-
own part of the company, I wouldn't give a shit.
I think if you went away and it was DeWitt and O'Neill here, it would be like when a parent goes away in a high school movie and comes back. There'd be like a car through one of the walls.
an orangutan swinging from the fucking things.
It'd be a kiddie pool with all the computer hard drives.
There'd be a tranny in here who now worked here.
You would literally walk in on O'Neill fucking his girlfriend on the desk.
Yeah.
You'd be like, I thought it was cool, B. You were going to be gone for a
on your desk.
my
B,
desk.
you're
Oh
home
my God.
early.
DeWitt told me, by the way, DeWitt told me like a few months ago, he told me if I stopped coming here, if I didn't come every day, he would just not come after 3 days and everything would just rock.
I did say that.
There would be like
That's
vines
it.
growing on the wall.
You would just leave all the equipment.
Just like, yeah, he just like, just
If
stopped
Dan
coming.
flaked out, like, I don't know what I would do. Like, I feel like I would be like a child who was left in the woods or something.
Would you
Like,
be waiting outside the front forever? Like outside the front door?
I think I would Google how to start your own business. Or what to do when your business partner leaves and you don't know anything about business.
I think you'd get some good answers on that.
Yahoo Answers. that's a
Yahoo
good one.
Answers would be the perfect place.
You know what? One thing that would happen?
What?
You'd feel a hell of a lot better about your drawing skills.
Wait, his what skill?
His drawing
Drawing
skills.
skills.
Because you wouldn't have Dan there to beat you up and destroy your confidence.
Hey, so Justin Skinner and Mike 68.
And you'd be a lot less familiar with numbers and figures.
Jesus Christ. I would love to just be able to cut you guys checks every week. I would. My dream
What
would
are you
just be like
talking about,
cut you
Dan?
checks.
It's not about that. It's
Just
about having-
cutting you checks.
It's about art.
Dan, this is a safe place. We can express ourselves.
No, because at one time when you brought up the fucking, what'd you bring up? We were like grossed out.
It got weird for a minute.
Not the tranny thing, but something worse. What was the thing?
Oh, snowball.
Oh, the snowballing thing. Yeah.
yeah,
so-
we got to get into that.
someone else.
before we
Oh
get
no,
into
no,
that.
no, no. So
I wanna hear
What
the
do you say when you
filthy
talk
talk.
dirty? Like what
I'm
do you-
not into snowballing. I'll
No,
tell
no,
you
no,
that.
okay.
Give me an example. You like, I want to come in your wet pussy?
That's a little bit of that.
Nah, but what is it?
It's pretty tame.
I'm not into anything that crazy.
there was a Danish soundboard,
I'm into hair
how do you-
pulling. I'm into some
Yeah.
light strangulation.
Yours or hers? Because your hair's pretty long right now.
I like both. I'll
A
tell you
lot.
both.
You like to tie them in knots, like both your hair?
No,
You like to braid their hair while you make sweet love,
No, I don't-
gentle love.
I don't braid my hair or their hair.
You ever spit in that pussy?
It's weird.
Or just hock a loogie in there?
I would if given. A lot of girls I'm with won't like allow that sort of.
Dude,
thing.
no,
Well,
that's
you ask-
bullshit.
Wait, what? What do you mean? What you're going down there and you're
Like I've heard
you're
people.
So while
like,
you're
whoa, whoa,
fucking
whoa.
it, just start spitting in
Not
there.
too long
On your-
ago.
While you're up
Yeah,
fucking
you
them,
just drop.
you spit down at your dick.
You just let it drop down.
He's
like
big
a
into.
big...
He's big into
What do you
spit.
I know Kiana, the porn star, does that during blowjobs on a guy, but you're spitting on your own dick.
Yeah, you're like up on your
O'Neill's-
knees
he's
and
big
you're
into
fucking
spit
at a
stuff.
90-degree
It's
angle.
gross.
She's on her back, and you just start spitting on your dick.
You're
as it
doing
goes
like
around.
loogie drips, like a bully would do
Yeah.
towards your face, but on
Yeah,
your own
I'm not-
dick.
I'm not into that.
That's just even
You don't
Dewitt's-
like it?
Dewitt's making the biggest frowny face.
What about
That's
if you're
stupid.
fucking from behind you spit in the asshole?
I'd rather just stick
But-
my fucking tongue in the asshole, cut out the middleman of this fucking spit bullshit.
Yeah.
He's big into spit stuff. I think it's his German heritage.
Spitting in the mouth is really good.
Yeah, whenever you talk about that, it
You know what?
disgusts
Okay, so
me.
tell me this.
It's so bizarre.
I don't know. Like, I will have like a ripe asshole on my face, and then I'm like, don't spit in my mouth. You
That's-
know?
Has
that's
anyone else
weird.
in here besides O'Neill done spit in the mouth?
And
I've
I
had-
just, why would you?
I wouldn't
get
do
it.
I've had
It's
girls
fucking hot.
I've had girls spit on me while they're having sex with me.
On
you
your
know?
body?
Yeah, and say things like,
Dude,
"You
girls fucking if it really is getting hot, girls
they'll do-
love it, dude. When
they'll
you
get-
spit in their mouth,
They'll get nasty.
like I have
dude.
girls like just like licking it off out of my fucking mouth like a loogie, like loving it.
I don't know if that's true.
It's true.
It may be like Andrew's unicorn cock, the 8-incher.
Yeah, the,
Hey man, fuck you, dude.
the brigadoon of dicks.
Let me just stress: it is not 8 inches yet. I just believe it could.
You know what your dick is called? It's called the chupacabra because some people aren't convinced. that
Loch
it's
Ness,
actually.
Okay,
Loch
so
Ness cocks.
how do
It takes down sheep and sucks their blood.
How do I prove it once it's there? Like, do I do like a
Pull it out.
take a picture of my penis?
I think we
and
may
then-
have to do a show where you measure it live on air. As bad as that sounds.
And then what about this? I take a picture of my penis and then I black it out so you can't see the penis, but it's in the shape
It's
of
the
a
shape
penis.
of the penis, like they did in Borat when they gave him the super long dick in Borat.
but then you could just be extending it with
No,
the
but-
blackness.
Infinity
No, but at
dick.
the very top of the black, you just see a tiny
Little
bit
bit
of
of
the
pink.
tip.
Maybe we buy you one of those like things we mentioned, the thongs with like the elephant nose, and so we don't have to physically see.
But we-
your dick.
and we
Yeah,
poke
but
it
you
with
would
a
definitely
stick.
be
It's like
seeing
it's like a
it.
shoe measurement.
And we
You
poke it with a stick to see
I don't
where
know
the
if
tip
I could
is.
get an erection
All right.
in the room
All right.
full of
Let's-
three of
we-
my
let's-
dude
so-
friends.
What? You're going to be performing sexually in the dinosaur mask. You better be able to get it up and under any
Yeah, it's gonna be like a
circumstances.
cold run for that.
Maybe
Yeah,
I'll
that-
get.
you
Maybe
know-
I'll take you to a hot tub for some training with some random people around.
Oh shit, Danish gonna bring it back. What? So what? Like, okay, we went over Ryan's spitting gross. Thing
I'm
that
not
no one
into
likes.
spitting. I'm not afraid to finger a girl's asshole.
There you go.
I really enjoy.
Like just what, like up to the knuckle or deep or a couple fingers or what do you mean?
Smell it afterwards?
No, I
No,
do
it's
not.
not
Do
too
you
wet.
like that you can feel that your own dick through the wall when you're fucking?
Jesus.
It's getting real.
I've never really tried that.
He's getting uncomfortable thinking about that. He
Yeah,
hasn't done it.
I'm sorry. I guess I crossed the line here. Okay.
Vocalizing these sort of like this side of me is a little uncomfortable, but I'll continue.
This
Okay.
podcast just got a little gay.
No, it's
got a little
well,
gay.
you made the finger like looked in his eyes like, yeah, you like when you feel.
You know
your
what
dick
is
through a butthole?
like really
Okay,
you know
sorry,
what
Dan.
makes it all really uncomfortable is that like the shame that you carry with this stuff makes me sad.
I can like
You're
we can feel it. Like we feel
I don't
bad.
know. I don't know why I have it or where it comes from, but if I do, like, say I like with that Asian girl when we were webcamming, and it was filth. It was hot, but it was filth. Like this lady's like vibrating, a vibrator on her pussy, using like a dildo.
So do the
Wait,
butt plug action.
Got a couple things going. Like
Yeah, this lady was giving me a real shit.
Did she have like a fucking like hobby chest or like a fucking like a tackle box?
She went to the Michaels of sex toys.
or like the thing at Home Depot that has all the screws and stuff from like that rolls on the metal thing that rolls on wheels.
This
like
girl was willing to pick me up in a van and fuck me, which DeWitt thought may have led me to get kidnapped.
I think that she
don't
was
think
trying
it
to
at
or
all.
human trafficking.
I don't
or
think
something.
it.
No,
at all.
I think that the Russian mafia or
No,
something
Or like,
like that
did
was
you see
gonna
End
try
of
to
Watch
steal
when
your
he got all
trying
the
to
Mexican
sell
guys are
him?
like chained up? Who knows?
I think she was just into fucking hard in her van.
Why would she have a van, dude?
To fuck.
No, dude, man, I
Who
think
has
someone
a
was
van,
trying to
dude?
kidnap you,
That doesn't
man.
have kids.
Who am I? I'm not like a diplomat.
kidnap
She was
us.
on J-Date. She thought you were a rich
Hey,
Jew.
this 30-year-old fucking guy.
I told her what I
believe
did
what
for
Dan said.
I told her what I did for a job.
And
She
she
knew
still
I wasn't a
fingered
rich
herself?
You might
guy.
have had richer parents or something.
So
you know?
the
So they're
point.
taking a pretty big gamble, though. Okay, wouldn't they figure
A lot
out
of effort
how
for
rich
small
your
return.
parents are before you go through that
I'm just saying,
painstaking
man,
process of kidnapping
there
and
might
housing
be
someone?
be careful, dude. You know,
I'll be careful.
don't
out
get
there.
into a van when someone says
He's a
I'll fuck you
grown
in a
fucking
van.
man.
Yeah, so don't get into. He should know better not to
He's
get into
your
a
best
van.
friend and your writing partner. That's half of your
That
paycheck
shit
going
doesn't-
away.
How many white dudes do you see get fucking kidnapped?
I'm trained in the arts of O'Neill.
He's not a tiny guy.
O'Neill Kido.
O'Neill, you need to teach Danish.
Oh, you take your
combat.
shirt off and suck your gut in?
Dude, this guy's
pump up your
fine. I'm
titties?
telling you right
No,
now.
I
he's
want
not.
I want you to teach him how to defend himself.
I'm not a fighter, but I've played sports
he's
over the years.
fine.
I can handle myself.
I
I'm a
think
pretty
you're-
athletic guy.
I don't want you to get kidnapped.
I
you
take
should
it-
come see me at the Y, dude. I'm pretty
Maybe
damn.
I will,
In the
dude, when I
steam
get that
room?
waterproof MP3 player.
Dude, I think if the van pulls out and there's like 4 guys, I think he'll just walk back into his apartment complex.
I don't
Which is
think
like
they
right
give up.
across the street from like a crowded
I don't think they,
supermarket,
when they're
so
trying
yeah.
to kidnap people, I don't think they give up the ghost that quickly by going like, "Hey,
gonna
now you're
drive
being
Oh,
kidnapped."
he's walking the other way. Fucking just
Dude,
take off.
give me a list of the number of like 30-year-old 6'3" white guys that are been kidnapped over the past
Well, maybe
20
then
years.
it's the perfect crime, and it's not going reported.
DeWitt, this girl was crazy horny, and she was just looking to
Can't you
fuck.
just accept that there's crazy horny chicks that love to fuck in a van?
I accept that, but I also know that I am an idiot,
I don't
right?
think so.
And if I was in that
You're
situation,
a
I would have
idiot.
tried to fuck in that van.
But,
you
you know,
know,
can
and then
I-
I would be dead.
Can I tell you 2 things that
You
turned me
wouldn't.
off
You're-
about 3 things
Yeah.
that turned me off about this girl?
Okay.
The Asian
One, she
was Asian. You're,
she
you're
got
racist.
she got DP'd. It was too much for me.
She told you?
Yeah, she got double penetrated.
Okay.
Why are you holding that against her, man?
It just seemed like too much. It was too much.
Also, she did it once. She might have done it more than it's like.
It just seemed-
it's a multiplier
It
for
just
just
seemed.
like oh
it
shit.
seemed like it was
extra AIDS chance. Extra,
Yeah, that's where my mind
extra
went.
herpes, like
2.
rectal shit. Ugh.
She was like totally against shaving her pubes and had like a full blown bush. I think.
Yikes.
How can somebody?
so then
who's
you
into
watch the
fucking
full-blown bush
DPing?
get fucked with a dildo?
No, well,
you're so against it? You're like,
no,
oh,
wait,
put the
time
other
out,
dildo in.
time out.
You made her shave it?
No, she trimmed it down.
That's how he came.
she trimmed
shaved
it
off.
down because her friend lent her a bikini that was like a different cut.
I remember
And then
this
she
shit.
told me how her pussy got so wet because she was the thought of her wearing her friend's bikini like really.
You
got
only
her.
talked to her once. You got all this information.
Dude, I'm pretty good about. It's down to an art. It's down to an art form, dude. I have a way with words.
Oh,
But
Jesus.
you
Then
should tell about
what's
that time-
Wait, number three. What's number 3?
Number 3 is she didn't believe in carrying a purse or a wallet
well, that's weird.
and to carry a fanny pack.
No, shut
Yes,
the fuck
Was
up.
she from like Europe
No,
or something?
no,
This
she
could have been
Or
the Russian
Singapore?
mafia. Now I'm into it. Now I'm 100% behind this possible
DeWitt
kidnapping.
wins.
No hot chick carries a fanny pack. Now,
And drives a van.
this sounds like some Russian guy who's like,
Bro,
I do not carry.
Tell him you only wear fanny pack. He'll
carry
think it's
fanny
hot.
pack.
Yes, now stick one in asshole. He love it.
Oh, so you think there's a guy off
Right off
camera with a
camera,
gun
like, yeah,
to him?
like, yeah.
Maybe.
Tell him about the fanny pack. Make him come to
Tell
you.
him you put on your friend's bikini and made you so wet. The idea of sharing her
just the
pussy with
juices
your
were
pussy.
flowing.
We have this man. We steal his screenplays. We hold him ransom.
But dude,
The fanny pack was too much.
tell him that you may have gotten catfish.
Yeah,
that
that's
went
a-
on for years.
That's a source of great shame for
Wait,
me.
what?
What is that?
Oh no!
Well, I didn't.
What is that?
and tell him who told you from the
Have you
get-go
not had
that
the
you were
fucking?
probably
Have you not had the news or computer in 3 weeks?
Or do you watch MTV?
Oh, fake girlfriend.
Yeah, three. No,
Okay.
three. Like the movie's like 3 years old now or longer,
Yeah.
but it's like
The show
basically
now.
it's a
Big
TV
show.
show on MTV.
Oh, I saw that. The documentary.
Where someone who's like a 50-year-old housewife pretends she's like a 20-year-old chick to get you to fall in
She
love
has,
with.
like,
two retarded
Because she thinks when you meet her, you're gonna love her as the person and not give a fuck that she's 50 and has retarded kids
Yeah,
and
yeah,
has horrible
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
life. Well, that Mateo guy, the football player guy,
Manti-Teo.
well, I don't give a
You're
fuck.
such a non-jock, Dan.
I don't care. The
I don't know his name.
rock
either.
monkey from Hawaii, where the fuck
Oh,
he's from, or
Jesus
Tonga.
Christ.
That he can
I
say
lived
it.
in Hawaii for fucking
That sounded like a racial
long
slur,
enough.
though.
to know
And he
that-
was captain of the OC surf team, dude. He
I
can say
was
what he
not
wants.
captain.
Dan or
I was-
Manti-Teo?
Manti-Teo was. We have a
So
statue
getting
of him.
catfished is basically someone using a fake online persona to lure you into their web of lies.
fake Facebook account, to
Yes.
get, like a.
It's usually fat
it used to be like
chicks,
a
gay
trucker
guys,
pretending to be a hot chick to get you to cyber beat off with them. We talked about it in the comedians podcast.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
did.
yeah.
But
So here's what
Hey,
happened.
do not plug the comedians podcast on this podcast,
it was just an
please.
act. It's so popular. It comes up.
Here's
so
what
often.
happened.
Sorry.
Here's what happened with me.
Oh God.
And I've been thinking about this a lot lately.
you-
Due to the Manti-Teo, it's like it's like what I did with the hot tub thing. I replay it in my mind over and over again as a form of like almost self-torture.
Great shame.
While you tell this story, will you please chime in the things that I told you as
Yeah,
this
I'll-
went on?
I love that Ryan's
Because I knew that
being
this
such a
was
dick. He's
fucking
taking credit for fucking.
I'll tell you, and I'll tell you what I told you in my defense. But so this girl contacted me at first while she lived in New York.
What website?
It was this is on J-Date looking for Jews.
And how long ago was this?
This was like 3 years ago.
Oh, I wish it was 3
Wasn't
months.
it more than that? Like, didn't it go? Because it didn't go on for like
It
3
went on
years?
for a while, but I wasn't like I just never it was never under the guise that I was dating her. She was my girlfriend.
You
It was-
talked about her a lot, though.
I would mention some stuff. So here's what happened. So
It's a good story.
I mean I don't even know where to begin with it,
But it
but
started the initial meeting.
I never met the girl.
Oh no, but online.
Oh, the initial meeting was just like she lived in New York, and it just started as like.
Did she send you a wink or an email or what? How do you do that on JDate?
Yeah,
What is it?
I think it was just like
Oh, what's
communication started. And I mean, I had seen pictures of her where I
He's
thought
getting
to
like
be
really
her.
worked up, dude. It's hard for him to talk about.
It's a crazy thing, dude. But
Wait, how many pictures? Like
I
did
thought you had a way with words.
Yeah,
I
when
do
you're-
have a way with
when you're
words.
fucking getting a chick to finger her butthole,
I
but now
do
you're
have
talking
a
about
way
real
with words.
shit.
This was a real wake up call for me doing.
So how
it.
many pictures
this guy,
though?
it was
'Cause-
pretty crazy.
I saw the picture she had on there, which was like 3 or 4.
Okay.
And then I asked for like for some more pictures.
holding up that day's newspaper.
Not that. It's, I probably would now, but not that much. But like, oh, here's me on this vacation. Like it was like a good amount, a healthy amount.
Okay.
And then give her her story,
Yeah,
like
give
her
the story.
backstory.
The story, when I say it now, it's so humiliating
I can't wait.
how bad it is.
so good.
This is
so-
great. by
This
the
makes
way.
up for everything O'Neill
yeah.
did to me earlier.
This is so humiliating how
It's
bad
not really,
it is.
dude. I mean,
Pay
people
for your
go on
boyfriend's
the-
sins.
People go on the show and you
So
teach
here's-
people a lesson.
Did you send her money or do anything bad?
No,
Okay,
no,
then
no,
Don't
no,
worry
no,
about
no.
it. Just tell
So this is so bad, and I feel so ashamed. And so maybe like the hot tub thing, I'll be able to move past this after I talk about it.
us. Yeah, because you were claiming to bring the hot tub thing back as a service to the fans.
Well,
now.
it was like as a joke. I think I've moved past it.
but you're
DeWitt's-
joking about it. so
DeWitt's advice.
Growth.
DeWitt's staring off into space right now. You all right?
I'm
Growth.
I,
He's gonna stare.
I
at the-
feel bad.
If this
It's
sto-
fine.
as
You're
the story
going through.
progresses,
It's fine.
Me and
It's
DeWitt.
not. This isn't anything to make fun of it.
We had
It's
to
an
talk.
interesting
We had to
story.
talk about this week when DeWitt gets uncomfortable. Like when I talk about this gun story, my dad. DeWitt stares at the ceiling with his mouth open, like he's receiving like light from an alien ship because he can't. He zones out because he can't. Uncomfortable shit makes him so like he can't look at you.
All right. So
Okay, so how did it start? And what were the
so
embarrassing
she was
shit?
telling me.
Her
She
story.
kind of gave me her like recent bio.
Uh-huh.
She claimed that she was fat as a youth,
Like you.
Probably to try to play into my hands. She said she was engaged to this like oil fucking magnate's son, and that he cheated on her. He turned out to be gay. And so that this dude's father got so pissed. He was this rich dude from like.
This was recently.
What do you mean?
Well, it was in the last
Was
3
this
years.
recently?
No, the last 3 years.
Like the last. O'Neill's dying laughing.
Well, it just sounds like
Because I think you told me some of this story.
if you were writing this to like catfish someone, it's such a perfect.
Because as the information came in, I kept going, dude, I don't know if this is making sense.
You two assholes would come up with this kind of fucking.
Yeah,
Okay, so go ahead.
So she claims this guy's father got so pissed that he stopped like giving him a trust fund and started paying it out to her for
how much?
Is she Nigerian?
X amount of months. It was like she claimed it was like 50, 60, some
I
crazy
thought it was
amount.
$750,000 a year.
Was it that much? I don't even remember.
And he gave
I don't even remember.
I'm serious.
You love
But
this
no,
chick.
Andy gave her the black card.
I didn't love this chick. Yeah, she claimed she had a black card in this guy's name or something.
And she could spend whatever she wanted on.
Yeah, but she claimed she had a job in fashion under like a high-powered
No
fashion
offense,
guy.
dude. She's on J-Date hooking up with your sad ass. No offense.
No, I know.
No, but dude, there are people out
That are
there
lonely,
like
yeah,
that.
I gotcha, I
man.
gotcha, yeah,
It's
I know.
not like
So then
My wife has like professional friends that can't find a guy to save their life that are like good-looking chicks that have jobs. I understand. Okay,
that are
so-
rich.
Just a lot of the stories then that kept coming through is like she claims like she was always fucking these celebrity guys, like she was fucking a lot of male models, like. But she said she worked in the fashion world.
So it's believable.
And O'Neill would always say like, "Why are you talking to this girl?" And I was like, "I don't know," just kind of like it was weird. Like, I just would talk to her. It wasn't like I was in love with her. I mean, I wanted to fuck her at some point, but it wasn't like
Yeah, but why wouldn't you
But
talk
hold
to
on.
her?
But no,
you know?
that was my kind of.
Yeah.
But
thing.
he would bring her up a lot, and so I always thought they were talking on the phone. But he'd never talk to her on the phone ever. But like she was like in the
That's another
conversation.
suspicious-
Because on the internet stuff, it jumps to the phone pretty quickly.
It can, but because she lived in New York, it was like a thing.
That'd be
Eventually,
even safer
But
to
mobile
call.
to mobile should be fine.
Eventually,
or
when
Skype.
I started getting suspicious, which I was a little slow on the uptake, is she claimed she was moving to L.A. And I was like, "Where are you living?" And she gave me like a very vague area. She's like, "I'm living in the hills." And I was like, "Well, what?"
On
Like,
Mulholland.
I was like, "What near what?" And like, but like, would never. And then I started getting to the point of like, "Let's hang out." Like, you know, but it was always
But
like
on
an
top of
aversion
this,
to it.
O'Neill jump in. with
Talk
some
about
stuff he
then
hasn't
she
told us.
met a guy. She found a new boyfriend.
In New York, she
And
claimed.
that guy, oddly enough, started fighting Muay Thai. And then he was doing like amateur bouts and stuff because she knew Jeff liked MMA. And then she claimed
And
that
did
she
you know his best friend was a trained Muay Thai killer?
Uh,
You had to mention O'Neill.
I did mention O'Neill. I don't know in
soulmates.
that
and then,
respect. I
but
don't
then
know.
didn't she say she was at this big UFC event that we were watching on TV? And like,
Was this Ari
But, like,
Shafir?
I don't know.
but
I
it
hope
went.
Did Ari do this
It
to
got
you?
to the point though where when I finally go, I
stoner
go,
now, I probably
oh, well,
couldn't.
what does she sound like? And he's like, oh, I've never talked to her, and I was blown away that like he had never actually
Yeah, that was
spoken
a-
to her. I was shocked because
How long? 2 years. How long has this been going on when that happened?
What happened?
That you told him you never spoke to her. How long have you been talking to her? Online?
Probably 6 months to a year.
Yeah.
mark.
Jesus. So then
because
what
you were
happened?
speaking to her regular every day.
Well, I would like
probably.
she would G chat me up, but it would
I
weird.
told
She would
you,
like
dude,
it would
stay
it
off
would
that fucking G chat.
it would come and go though. It would like you know what I mean?
No
Like,
good comes out of G chat.
So then eventually she moved here, and the weirdest thing that
Or
happened
did
recently,
she? Yeah.
and I don't know if it's because I think it was because of that catfish. It was before the Manti Teo. She once sent an email to me, and somebody else was on it. And this guy emailed me, and he goes, "Hey man, this is gonna sound really weird, but like I think like something weird was going on with that chick. Like, what do you think? Like, and she's like, hey, like who are you? And like, do you know her? Have you ever met her physically? And because he got the same guy.
Or talk to her on the phone.
No, the same guy had been like that got strung along
same kind of relationship.
via the internet. And so,
So she was saying like a form email to like all her dudes.
I don't know.
and you
I
guys
don't know.
got-
It
you
could
got
be a dude.
CC'd
It could
instead of
be.
BCC.
His eyes are so wide at me right now.
I always
Well,
wanted.
because if Dewitt was single, there for the grace of God, he would fall for the shit so
also,
quickly.
Dan's making me experience this story. I can't look away. I can't think about Dungeons and
you can look
Dragons.
away.
I can't fucking think
Also,
about
I mean, it's
I
not
think
the
when,
worst.
when did it end?
It's not the worst
when
story
did
in
it
the
happen?
world. Finally, I was just like,
when did this happen?
well, they made a movie about the guy who had it way worse.
When was this email? Like, when was this email thing happen?
Oh, that was like the last
When though?
3 or 4 months.
ago?
Who
The
dropped?
guy, yeah.
Who dropped off contact? You or her?
I think it was her actually.
Because I thought
Does she know your
that,
last name?
Yeah, she knows my.
I thought that she may have set up an email as that other guy also
It could
fishing
be.
for more info to see if you were ever caught on to her or
Oh,
was wise to her. So I thought it could have been a more of a
cross.
fishing.
Yeah, it could have been. I don't know. That's the thing about
Did
like
you fuck the guy? Like,
that guy was a one and done.
But also, she went to Harvard Law School.
She claimed for a year and dropped out.
And then she was like, had eating disorders and shit.
Yeah,
too.
claims couldn't have kids due to
It said she was barren because of her bulimia.
it was a lot. There were a lot of tall.
It was like a ton of like.
I can't
shit
even
piled
imagine
on
the other
top of-
conversations you're not telling us that you had with her, where you probably like cried and shit.
No,
like,
I swear to God, I
told her
never did.
poetry.
The thing
or
I
thought
did-
about becoming religious or
The
something.
thing I
with
did
her.
the most that I regret in that whole situation, I don't think O'Neill even knows.
Sent shaved chest pics like O'Neill does to do it.
You
Worse,
jerked off. You said
worse.
Worse.
jerk off.
What'd you do?
Video.
You sent her butthole pictures, like a little hat on, a butthole calendar, like we talked about.
What is it? I gotta know this. What is this?
There may have been so. Oh, I'm so uncomfortable. This is what's been.
No, this
plaguing
is a
me.
safe place.
Just because I don't know where it is, but I mean.
Oh fuck! With your face?
No, not with my face.
What'd you do?
Let's see.
Say what you did out loud.
A
so we
boner
can know.
shot. A masturbation.
You sent her picture of your dick.
She
Video or stills
video
of you beating off.
but not of my face.
we finally.
I'm so sorry.
We finally dug in. Did she send you video?
No, of course.
Oh, man. Of you jerking off?
It's a gay dude.
Do you have any
It could be.
distinguishing?
It could be.
Not that there's anything wrong
It
with
could
that.
be a
but
gay
that's-
guy.
Do you have
I
any
hope- Dude,
look at-
distinguishing marks on your penis?
No.
Ryan, look
no.
at his face. Look at dude's face.
He's so sad. And
How was the setup? Like you had the camera, you were on the couch, you couldn't see your face.
Yeah, my face was not.
Did you
in it.
jerk it to completion?
Yes.
Oh, you put a
man.
squirt. You give
I
her a
didn't
squirt
know that.
video?
Yeah, it was.
What did she say? That's hot. Because I'll tell you right now, whatever her reaction is, I'll tell you 100% whether it was real or fake. What was her reaction to the
I
video?
gotta, like, real talk. Was this you, Ryan?
Real talk? What are you,
was
black?
Was this you? Was this you?
Yeah, it was me. She would she would chat him up while I was there.
I had a paranoia because I had a weird incident years back of like some guy, and I had a weird paranoia after the fact, like maybe it was this guy trying to exact revenge on me.
Yeah. Wait, but first, so what was her response to the jerk off video?
Yeah.
She was like into it.
Tom.
No, but she was like, "That's hot."
Yeah, and said she was.
I got news for you. Girls don't like watching dudes jerk their cocks.
I beg to differ. I've had some real life girls who aren't.
If they're doing it at the same time, though, but I don't
Yeah.
think it is like.
but
pop
not
it on,
just
like,
watching
oh, hey.
it and being like, "Oh, that's great."
Oh, he's milking the snake.
Girls
Awesome.
watching porn. A lot of girls like to watch two girls go at it.
Some do, but there are girls. I've had real girls who.
There's a few,
But that's
but like-
reciprocal. They're probably webcamming or something, or like whatever.
I'm into a dirty world. Do it. Don't judge it.
I don't.
I just think that like.
Yeah, that was a bad. That was a bad thing. And
Wait,
I-
was it
are you
just
sure
one-
it's not other dudes soliciting you to jerk off videos?
Was it just
again?
one dude?
No.
Did you one video, or did you do multiple videos?
I believe it was one.
And then
It was-
if you did one
or
video,
it sounds like there
if you
may
did
have
one video,
been-
it had to be a lot of other stills though too. Probably.
If
over
it
the
was
fucking
multiple, it wasn't a lot. No, I'm serious on that.
I'm gonna go out on a limb, and majority of girls, and you could write in, aren't that into just a single dude jerking off on a webcam. It's mostly gay dudes. I'm sorry.
that could be the case, but
I'm so sorry.
I've had girls. I've had chicks who
In
are,
person, have told you this, or online.
I mean,
in a chat, have told you this. They'd love to see you do it.
that's not.
I'm sorry.
I haven't
but no,
been catfished by more than one chick / gay dude.
Well, for video anyway.
yeah.
But, I mean, you learned the lesson, and you should tell the Bonus State listeners out there because
Yeah,
you
be
can get
careful.
wrapped up
Be
in
careful out there.
it, especially if the girl's hot.
There's
You
a
wanna
lot of bad
believe.
shit. This girl claimed she had big fake tits. I mean, I fell hard.
It was basically.
there-
I almost want to put the B
Can
on
you-
the case to see if you can figure out because I know her name.
Can you tell us like two good stories, short ones of dating where something awesome happened? Where you,
I'll tell you a good one. This isn't good at all.
but
This is
it's
a
like,
story.
like Andrew's crush, and
I'll give you
have,
another story of shame, and I'm never going to be able to date. I think
God.
after
You'll
all
be
I tell all
fine.
that.
You'll be fine, dude.
There's this girl. Listen to this story.
Oh,
listen
Jesus
to how weird the internet is.
Oh God.
So I meet this girl, and like I said, sometimes I just throw caution to the wind, and I'm like, you know what? You don't meet
You
anyone.
guys need to both of you need to stop doing that professionally and with your fucking dicks.
Wait, doing what?
The thing.
I was just thinking about that video.
The throw caution to the wind little fucking thing you guys have going on.
Oh yeah, yeah. We always took caution.
So this girl was like,
Why?
this girl kept dropping. I was talking to her line. She kept dropping. I'm so hungry. I'm so like 50 times, and I was like, DeWitt's gonna cry right now.
Man,
you all
I
right?
think this happened to me, dude.
Everybody's got this fucking.
You got catfish?
Everyone's
Yeah, I
been
think I got
catfished
catfish, dude.
for beat off video.
Yeah, back in Chicago when I was single,
Like
man.
it was the
okay, well, that's
same
fine,
dude?
Oh, it probably is some like guy who just
That has
collects
all the
he has
guys everywhere you've
millions
ever
of
been beaten
beat off
off.
videos.
Yeah, I should like. Here's the
Dude,
thing.
no
though.
girl will ever say, "Hey, will you jerk off with your webcam for me?"
Well,
It's
They
not-
want to see your
This
dick
is
to see
what
if
was
it's big
so
or if it's
suspicious
good, but
about
they
it
don't wanna
was
see it's in action.
she was like, "I'd love to see those nuts," you know. And then later, I
That's a
thought to
dude.
myself, "No girls ever like
No,
nuts."
dude, girls are into they like chests and shoulders and
That's why you
backs
flex those pecs,
and
buddy.
shit like that, dude. They don't ever like, yeah, I want to see you stroke your big ugly wang.
or fondle your nuts for me.
I want to see cum. I want to see the cum shoot out of it.
There's a distinct possibility that I also showed my butt, which is like,
Oh, you just made Jeff's night, dude. You just made Jeff's
You guys
night,
all
Jeff.
got duped
Jeff,
by some
Jeff,
fucking
you're fucking dude. You're fine, bro. You're fine.
You figure your, hey, I also love when guys turn on when they figure their asshole or try to put their own dick in their asshole. This is too good.
she said she wanted to see my dick and balls through. You know, like when you push it through so you can see the ass and dick and balls.
No girl in the history of the world.
asked for that, dude.
So talk to her on the phone.
No,
Only girl has.
and it was on
like
AOL instant messenger.
Where all
chat.
gay dudes hung out. and,
How
like,
did you
fucking-
know her? You didn't know her.
I didn't know her.
But how did you start talking to her on AOL Instant Messenger?
I had gotten a message like from somebody. Hey, do you want to chat with this person? And over like time, we were chatting more and more.
Ever talk on the phone?
No.
Talk on the phone.
This is why my face was like white as a sheet when you were telling this story.
Yeah, you were the wheels.
Wait,
were
what's the
turning?
second story, Danish?
So this girl kept dropping. She's like, I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. And like, and it wasn't like, and I was like, do you want to like, it was like, she's like, oh, God. I'm like, what are you trying to get at with this? Like, do you want to hang out? Do you want to get, she's like, can you pick me up like some food? I was like, pick up some food. Like, I'd never met this
Jesus.
person. So she's like, go to Chipotle. And I was like, why not? I'm going to throw this.
caution to the wind.
CTW, caution to the wind. So I go to Chipotle, like this girl's fucking driver.
What time was it?
It was like 7 or 8.
Okay. Summertime. Lights still out.
No, it's dark. So I go to this girl's place. This girl lives in the fucking biggest shithole place.
Where? What city though? Like what part? Of
LA.
No, but like downtown or like what? Part?
Like down in like near Koreatown.
Okay.
And what'd
yeah.
she look like?
When I first saw her, I was like, oh boy.
Not even the same like picture at all.
You should have just opened the door and thrown the burrito.
I was
in
like-
and it just closed.
So I'm inside this house, and I'm not a pet person, as I've said. This lady has like multiple cats running around. It smells like shit in this place.
Oh,
It's
my
visibly
God.
dirty. She has a male roommate who's just sitting on the couch, like just hanging out. And I'm like,
Tidy whities.
what am I gonna do? No, I was just sitting. I was like, what am I gonna do in this? She's like, let's go in the kitchen and talk. And she pulls, like, first of all, she comes up to me outside. She's like, gets real close. She's like, oh my God, this is so weird. My roommate brought me home some food. So like, I just ate. I felt so bad. Like I just need to put this.
Then give me $11
Yeah,
for.
so like,
Like,
what the fuck? So I was like, fine. I was like, take the fucking, throw it away, throw it in your fridge. I don't give a fuck.
why didn't you just go, nope, and just walk away?
Just because you're like, I'm already here.
But
Let's
she's fat and gross and
But she
disgusting.
wasn't
and
fat.
smells?
She wasn't fat.
Was she
Or,
cute?
but she's gross. Like
She was like, all right. I mean, she wasn't good, but she wasn't.
Did you find
Was
something?
she
Good? Did you
like,
find something good to like
Can you
about
zoom
her?
in on
Good-
yeah,
Like
the-
a tit?
Could she have worked at a Starbucks?
What do you
know,
mean?
Do you know this chick too?
So I'm already there. I'm like, just play it out. Just A, for the story. Just 2, just live the adventure.
Yeah, for the story, bro. For the story. That's what your
caution to the
boner's
wind.
telling
Yeah.
you. Hey, bro, it's
Whack
just for
your
the
dick into
story.
this camera
You think
for
I
the
had a
story.
boner at this point? I was in this dirty fucking cat.
I would've had a
infested
boner.
house.
You can't get a boner with the smell of cat shit.
No.
Wafting through
pussy.
the
I
air.
can
So-
tell you right now, if I was single, I would have been ready to go.
This
I'd be
story
like,
is-
this chick is disgusting.
It gets worse.
So
The
let's hear
stories
it.
gets a lot
Yeah.
worse.
Awesome.
So we start we're talking in her kitchen. She's blabbering on about like just stupid shit. I was like, this is terrible. And then she's like, you want to go in my room? And I was like, yeah,
Oh,
fine.
no.
So we go in and like, you know those like A-frame houses where it's like a real slanted.
yeah.
So she has that, and then she has no bed. She just has like
Pile of Taco Bell wrappers she sleeps
no,
in.
it's worse.
A pillow of Chipotle burritos.
She's made a nest.
She is just the egg crate thing that you buy like to put on your bed.
Yeah.
Like, but that's what she sleeps
No
on.
box spring, no mattress.
On
no,
the floor,
No
on
air
the
mattress.
Just
Okay.
an egg crate
she
on
have
a hard
No sheet.
floor.
No sheet.
just a sheet over the egg crate.
Oh.
It was. I was like,
No chair to sit in, obviously.
nothing. It's like the room's like the size of this room. It's like 8 by 8.
Oh, Jesus.
And so she shuts the door, and it was summer, and it was so fucking hot that I started sweating. 'Cause I felt like I was living in the Anne Frank attic.
Did you sit on the side of the egg crate before you started making out?
Well, so there's nowhere to sit.
You're kind of a
sit on the foot of the
germaphobe, too,
bed.
dude.
There's nowhere to sit, so I have to go down on the egg crate, down on the ground.
Hold on. Dude, that chick is ready to fuck. As soon as you both have to lay down on the floor.
So once you go in, I can either stand up or I can sit on
She
the
probably had bed bugs.
filthy
Her
fucking.
pussy. In her hobo pussy.
So we're sitting there, and I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, there's a voice like, get the fuck out of here. Like, why have you let this go so deep?
Why are you sitting on an egg crate?
Get the fuck out. But then there's another part
Is
of
your
me.
dick pulling out a knife and trying to cut itself off of your body so it can run
No,
away?
the dick is responsible
The other
for all
part of me
this,
is like I've invested $7 in this.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna fuck.
That's
$7 fuck.
Well, my friend, you're about to get $7 worth of pussy.
That's a very good
$7
point.
what the pussy
Good
looks
point.
like.
It's not like take me out to a nice dinner. Deliver me Chipotle. Not even good Mexican food.
It's just, hey, is that delivery pussy? No, it's just porno.
It's the porno.
Tastes like delivery. I made it at home.
For the
Killed
record,
Dewitt,
I
dude.
did not eat her pussy. Thank God.
You made out with her and fucked her though?
No, I did not fuck her.
What did
You made
do?
out with her?
So she was wearing a skirt.
And then
She
you
kept
found
moving-
out, did the roommate also live in that same room?
No.
It was bunk egg crates.
Now,
Fuck egg crates!
How would that even
Fuck egg crates!
The top was like a hammock.
He got him at top and he tore through and he fell down.
And your ass cheeks touched.
Fuck egg crate!
fix your mic?
You're like, hey, is this safe?
It was actually
How many pounds can an egg crate hold? Maybe about 10. This guy falls right through on top of you.
it was actually like a hostel. There was just egg crates like all around.
Now, were you scared when the apartment started to move and you realized it was a train car?
It was picked up with a crate and set on a train.
Sadly, this story is gonna get worse.
What is it? Really a Madsen container in a boat in the
The
Philippines?
story gets worse. It gets worse.
The guy in the bunk bed just fell on you.
No, it gets worse. This is gonna get worse, my
Did
friend.
you guys have a farting contest? What the fuck? How does it
Let's
get
take
worse?
it. Let's take it to the next level.
So she's wearing a skirt and she's showing me a lot of panty shots, a lot of moving around, and she had decent tits. That's what I was.
Well, yeah,
kinda
you're on the
Focusing.
fucking ground. So
Yeah.
how can you?
So
cover up your
eventually,
panties?
I'm just like, fuck it. Let's get our $7 worth of pussy.
Cash it in.
Let's collect. Let's collect on the bounty. You came here. Let's just get it
Turn
done.
in the mission.
At what point did you realize you'd gotten your $7 worth? And it was time to go.
Let's let this unplay.
He put his finger in a bean dip pussy.
I'm gonna hold this in here for 5 minutes. That should square us.
So we start making out, and then I start touching her tits. I think I
no.
did finger a little bit.
Did you take the top off?
I don't think I did. Did I or not? I don't think I did.
Pulling the shirt up, the bra to the
How
side.
was
Take
her
the bra
breath?
off.
Good breath, bad
It was
breath.
fine.
Did you take the bra off, or are you just whipping the tit out of the bra because it's big enough?
She may not have been wearing a bra. She had like kind of small, the medium-sized tits.
Okay.
So I start feeling the tits,
Uh-oh.
and I'm feeling them with both hands, and I was like,
Please.
"Do you have fake tits?" And she's like, "No." And I was like, and then I could like feel like a distinct object on both, and I was like, "What is this?" And like on both sides, and she's like, "Oh, I have heart defibrillators in my chest." Two of them.
Under her skin?
Two of them.
You're feeling her defibrillators.
And it felt
That's why she has nice tits.
It felt like-
she has heart defibrillators.
It felt like a.
She's like a B cup, but she's a C with the defibrillator.
Why is that not in the Urban Dictionary? Defibrillator titties. When you go up a cup size from having a heart defibrillator.
Dude, because you have a heart problem.
Defibrillators. She didn't even have a heart problem. It felt like I was feeling like a remote control or like an iPhone, but like on both sides.
You could really feel it.
No,
Like,
it was above,
wired
It
in.
was above the tits. Yeah, it was, and I felt
Wait,
I
you
could
said
feel
she-
like wires and
Did
shit.
she
Like,
have? Did she have?
You said she didn't have a heart problem, though. Why does she have it?
She had cyborg titties.
Wait, did she have defibrillator nips? Instead of nipples, she said defibrillator.
Well, she touched a
Does
setting. and
electricity come out of her
She
nipple
could change
instead
the
of milk?
settings under her
She
skin.
touched a setting and her nips started vibrating. No, I'm kidding. No, she had
How
a,
many Beatles songs were in her left tit?
how many
15,000.
She told me to call a number like in that Batman. It started ringing.
So I guess now we know where all the bed money went. It went to her fucking
Fucking
cyberpunk
Robo
tit.
titties.
And she slept on the egg crate that they shipped the defibrillators in.
She had a disease. I forget what it was called.
Now it gets real.
But it was like a neurological disease where like her muscles would like constantly tense up. And so this like was like
She could rip your
shocked
dick
your
off. And
titties?
just
this
give
was
you a
like
hand
this
job.
was like some weird Iron Man doctors, like she said, like alternative, like because no one could like figure it out, and she claims that she had been feeling better. And then I
She's
waited.
probably dead
I
right
waited
now,
like
dude.
a good 10 to 20 minutes after that, and I was like, "All right, well,
You still made out with her for 10 more minutes, like just felt
ju-
around
no,
the titty,
just
around
kind
the
of
place.
like hung out a little bit, let it kind of die. Now, all right, well, I really gotta go, and I got some stuff
Dude,
to do.
you should have shoved your dick between those defibrillators and fucked
Just
them.
No.
fucking a
Titty.
clear. And just
Hey,
shock your
man,
dick,
titty.
yeah.
Let me
fucked
just.
her.
Can I say something? I think you should have fucked that girl.
Yeah, you kind of blew it.
Well, that's where the gentleman side of me comes in.
No, the
Oh,
gentleman
geez.
side should have fucked the girl.
because she had defibrillator.
No, the gentleman
It turned-
side should have fucked her.
I turned. I got completely, dude. I already brought the Chipotle. I'd already stayed in this fucking disease-ridden house. I was laying on an egg crate. I was hot and fucking sweaty because it was 800 degrees and there was no air conditioning. I had enough. I had reached my
Also,
boiling
Grant
point.
Baker, fan Grant Baker is another one that wanted to hear stories from me and Danish being fucked up. And those are two great ones. But
I'm
Jesus.
never. No one's ever gonna
Defibrillator
date me
tip.
again
Wait,
if they
did
listen
she
to
tr-
these.
I got a question for that. For the fadeaway, did she try and contact you or call you again?
Yes,
And
yes.
what did you say? You were like, listen, you got robot tits?
I said the easiest way out of this is just.
Did you send her a DVD of Terminator 2?
as my friends and I would call it, I just went dark. There was no more communication.
And that's why you got catfished. Karma.
Yeah, karma. Then you
Probably.
beat off for a dude.
I need to get out of this internet world that I'm living in.
Dude, you
don't
say
wanna
that,
settle down,
but
though,
like,
dude.
No, I do.
but
with
you're
the right person.
You're way too
Yeah.
picky, and
That's
like
the
it's
problem.
because you're nitpicking yourself.
I don't wanna be
You
mean-
got to learn to
Hey,
love Jeff.
I don't wanna be mean to
in
you.
order to
Well-
love the women that you meet, because you've been on there for a number of years, and a lot of good girls have probably come through there. But you also
No.
start things off wrong because you want to meet a girl, but you want to start it off with her finger fucking herself on the hit.
Yeah, and
on
I got a
video.
question. To be honest,
But I don't do that with
I rarely
everyone.
agree with O'Neill on like lifestyle or choices, but like he does it right because he's in his 30s and your girlfriend's what in her like mid to late 20s,
Yeah, she's just late 20s.
like late 20s. She's like that's like right because you can still. You guys are fucked if you try and date someone your own age because all those chicks want to get married and they have like two eggs left and want to have a baby. You're fucked.
I'm dating younger.
As soon as
I'm
they want
You
to
have
get
to, and
married,
that's-
I start breaking up and finding someone new.
well, if you're dating chicks that's 27 or something, it's
So
gonna be
maybe
like
don't
that.
listen to O'Neill then if you want to
Yeah,
find
so
true
don't-
love.
Well, no, if you want to
I-
find but like if you find a really nice girl, then you'll know, and then
Yeah,
you're
but
like,
you would
yeah,
ma-
I'm good.
Both of you would marry someone if you like
For
eventually.
me, and this is gonna sound
and you
weird.
wanna
I think
wait.
for
I
all of
wouldn't.
us,
No, I would stay with her forever, but I wouldn't marry her.
I think for
Really?
all of us, humor.
What are you
into
fucking
marrying.
the guy Kurt Russell?
Yeah.
In Goldie Hawn?
I like
You're
being
Goldie Hawn.
married, man. You should try it out.
O'Neill's
bro.
anti-marriage.
No, I think
Really?
it's better if
O'Neill's
O'Neill doesn't get married
anti-marriage
or have kids.
Are you
Just-
anti-marriage?
Yes.
But he's very pro long monogamous.
See, but I was
Now,
dude,
how are you
I
gonna
was
have sex with other
anti-marriage.
people though?
What?
Like you're not never gonna have sex with anybody else. You're just gonna.
Well, he-
stay
I
If
just
he
take
finds
it.
a
I
chick he
take it a
likes-
moment at a time.
He finds a
No,
chick
but
he
it's
likes. Why not fuck her for as long? Like,
See, I've
forever?
got a situation worked out with
Oh,
my wife. For
Jesus
when we
Christ.
turn 60, we're gonna just start banging other couples.
And you're gonna ruin orgies. You're gonna
that
ruin
true?
orgies.
Yeah, that is true.
with your disgusting.
You're gonna be smart idea.
You're gonna ruin orgies, you asshole.
But what? No offense. I mean, no one's guaranteed to live the 60. 2, why wait until you're old and out of your prime?
That's what I asked her. I asked her, and she was
Yeah.
like, "Because at that point, who gives a shit?"
Could you handle
You
your
know?
wife getting fucked by someone else?
No.
Then you can't.
He
fuck.
can't handle me criticizing a karate picture that he drew,
Yeah, you're
dude.
too sensitive for orgies, my friend.
I
You'll
don't
bring
know.
a
I
sword
think
and kill
maybe I am
everyone,
not.
you
No,
maniac.
you will never change. Who you are right now is who you will be when you're 60,
Yep.
my
No,
friend.
it doesn't change.
And
You'll
you'll
be
never
wearing this-
accept it.
You'll be
You
wearing
don't
that same
change.
hat, but it will be whittled down to the size
And-
of an actual
Dude,
yarmulke. at that point.
You'll have kids. Do you really want to see the mouth that kisses your children goodnight
On a
your
leather
wife,
bear's dick?
getting some other fucking 60-year-old dude shoving his cock
I
in
hope
there?
for DeWitt
What
saying
if-
at
what-
60 she's not kissing his kids goodnight because that means they'd be severely ruined.
Maybe they're
and living at
retarded. I
home
don't
and
know.
have problems.
I'm saying, like, if I was banging another 60-year-old girl at the same time, I mean, fair's fair.
Who the fuck
you
wants
know?
to?
Dude, here's the thing. You never fuck your
No,
age.
no.
You always fuck way younger than you.
I have the out for you, dude.
Okay.
Tammy can't listen to this episode. Okay, you're 60 and 60 or whatever. You go to the fucking orgy.
Wait, does that mean that we can talk about the dream?
Yeah. no, you can't.
What
But
are you doing?
I had the
stop
dream.
it.
I had the
Yeah,
dream.
Jeff's
Talk about
dream.
Jeff's dream about fucking DeWitt.
No. You go to the fucking orgy about 60. You hire like a 30-year-old prostitute, have them show up at the orgy like they're just
But
there,
only wants to
but
fuck
only
you.
fuck you. Like they're just, I'm into that.
That-
and then
that
you hire-
happened
That's it.
that happened in New York.
I know. We
That-
talked
and
about that
people
story.
Got busted.
People were getting in
Why
trouble
don't
for
you
bringing
hire-
hot dates to orgies.
Then you hire a shitty small
They hire
cocked
hookers so they
guy.
can fuck their friends' girlfriends.
No, but then you hire a shitty small cocked guy who comes in specifically to fuck just
And
his
he's
wife
got
as a fake
erectile
couple.
dysfunction.
I feel like she would be disappointed.
a guy that just comes
Yeah,
and
That's
cuddles.
good.
Yeah, that's
No,
fine.
dude, he's
Good,
got
good for you.
He's
He
got
doesn't wanna go to
erectile
orgies.
dysfunction and can't get a boner, so it's
He just
you
cuddles.
two.
He just cuddles her. Well, you fuck this.
And then
hot,
she's like, but
slut.
I can't even fuck this guy because his dick can't get hard. And you're
Yeah,
like,
sorry.
well, you made the deal.
Hey,
I don't think
swingers.
that's how it
You're
works
too-
in an
you're
orgy.
too
I
old
don't
and
think you
creepy.
go
No, just
tough
like-
shit. And
no,
then
just
start
no, just
fucking-
someone else
do-
comes along
just
and
do
buries it
couple
in her.
swap.
Just a couple swap. I have two buddies who fucked on neighboring hotel beds while one was wearing a shower cap from the hotel.
Well, we talk,
Wait,
yeah,
were
we
they
talked
were they
about-
married?
No, not married.
Because I wouldn't.
They were just with their girlfriends and they were having a good time.
They fucked. Oh, they traded girlfriends.
They didn't
girlfriends for the
trade. They
night?
were just fucking.
Oh, at the same time, big fucking deal.
but
I
in
bet
a
you
room
by now
together.
they're trading.
Yeah, I
bet
mean
you
that's
by now
gross,
they're
but it's
trading.
not like I would not want like if anybody that I know, even in like when I was younger, or now like fuck somebody. Like I don't know those guys that like want to fuck a friend's
Oh, it like
girlfriend.
takes it away.
Like
from
if you break
Yeah.
up, like if I was single,
That
and you broke up
happens-
with your girlfriend, and like 6 months later I'm fucking her. I'd
I don't
throw
like
up.
that.
That happens in
never
the
has.
comedy world so much.
It's so.
And people are always like, why don't you want to fuck so-and-so? Because I know 18 guys who fucked her, and
Dude.
they're all gross, dirty, disease-ridden
Dude,
Are you,
scumbags.
is that aimed at me?
No. We had a good friend in the office this week, and his girlfriend was here, and we were all working on like shit for the podcast, and she was doing something, and I said, "Listen, we'll help you out with this, but if you guys ever break up and it ends badly, I don't know you because I'm friends with your boyfriend. Like you're dead.
That's
to
the
me.
way it's gotta
And if
be.
I was
That's the way
single,
it's
if
gotta
I
be.
was,
That's
and
the
I
way it
and I
has
go
to be,
and I go,
yeah.
even if she's like a good looking chick, but I'm like even if you had bigger tits and I was single, I still wouldn't.
How do you
I
feel
wouldn't
about
fucking-
family members staying in touch with exes?
It depends, dude. My brother-in-law.
I think that's kinda
my
weird.
No,
It
wait
is,
though. but
right?
no,
Off limits.
Hold on, not. It depends on
happened
the
to me.
family. My wife's family is very like nice and they're square, nice, just decent, fucking really sweet, like suburb, decent, wholesome people. One of her sisters is married to a guy for 2 or 3 years. Nice
Your
guy.
sister have big tits.
Okay, yeah, I can't. Let's just tell the story that I can't. I don't want to get in trouble. But one of her
Does
sisters
she have
got-
defibrillators
one-
in her
no,
tits?
no, I can't.
Are we past
I
the
can't-
point of
I can't
getting in
confirm it.
trouble here?
I can't.
Because
No.
Clearly, two people on this podcast have accidentally emailed dick pics to gay dudes who are baiting them. Like,
No. I just
We've
mean,
done a
no. I
terrible
just
lot
I
of
just
stuff
mean
on
with
this
strangers.
podcast.
I mean with like family members that don't want to be
Yeah.
involved with bullshit. Long story short, her ex-husband, who was a nice guy, is still close to my in-law. My in-laws are really cool people.
Marriage is,
and
I
they're
think, a
still
different
they,
thing.
They got divorced and they're still friends. Like they still hang out and stuff. They live in.
But
Like,
what
a
if
different
what
city.
if your family had severed ties and hadn't talked in years, and then just like started out of the blue,
That's weird.
and then went for a visit with their newborn child?
That's
Sounds like someone.
Wait, so wait,
like a specific tale right
let's be
now.
hypothetical, but this is a girlfriend bringing her newborn child from another.
no,
dude to
no.
your
This
parents?
is a guy breaks up with a girl.
What's
and
the
then
guy's name?
His
No, just-
sister.
we
and
think we know.
the friend.
Did this guy throw the wedding ring that he wanted to give to this girl on
He
top
has
of
to
a
throw a
roof?
wad of American dollars on the back of a hooker and said, "No, we're finishing."
They might have been Kroners. We don't know for sure.
They're Gilders.
Gilders.
Gilda Radners?
No, so wait, you're just explain it without explaining.
I think we
A
all know
chick
what's
you used to
going on
fuck
here.
had a baby
No.
and went and visited your parents?
No.
No, okay. It's not me. It's a friend.
Okay.
No, this guy's sister brother-in-law contacted an ex-girlfriend from years ago, and then took their newborn baby to go visit.
Oh,
her.
some chick, your family stayed friends with someone you used to fuck that doesn't like you and you don't
But
talk
didn't
to.
really stay friends. Just contact her out of the blue. It's like, hey, how's it going? We have a new baby. You
was
want
it
to
a
come
Facebook
see it?
thing?
What are you? No.
Did she move to a new town and not have a lot of new friends or something like that?
No.
Same situation.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I
I'm
had
a real big
something
fan.
like that
I'm a real
happen.
big fan of like if I'm friends with you and you're especially Ryan, my teeth.
It's over.
Okay, so we talked about my teeth being broken from the pool ball incident. teeth also broken, and my nose is permanently my nose like a little bit crooked and permanently like the bridge bit's permanently numb.
But you still look great, Dan.
Thank you so much. I've gained a little weight in my 30s, but I still feel pretty
That's
confident.
why
okay.
you're
He can still pull all that Starbucks trim.
But Dan,
Okay.
if you
no, but can I finish?
Dan, if you suck in your gut, you can look like me.
I have been.
How big's your cock?
And if you stick out your
Wait,
gut-
can I just say
I'll
the
say it's
reason
not
why
eight right
Jeff
now.
is such a great friend is because if you break up with a girl and he sees
He
her out in
kills her.
public, he like runs away.
puts
Even if
acid
they're
on
calling-
her face.
Why don't
even
you
if they're
fight
calling
Dan?
his name, he'll like run the other way.
I don't
No,
want.
Dan, what
I
if
don't
Dan
want
has a bigger dong than you, man?
I don't want to fucking touch
Right.
dongs or.
But
do
why are you
anything.
upset about me getting an 8-inch penis?
I think
but
it's a
Dan
fat
might-
guy
I think what,
thing.
I think what he's
I think it's
claiming
the growth.
He doesn't like the growth.
Can
but
I
it's-
tell you
you're
the
claiming
thing
late
that, like,
in life growth?
Yeah,
that's what bothers me.
Talk about Dan's
It's
coke
just late in
problem.
life revealing.
I think he's
That's
jealous.
No.
He's jealous that he's not overweight.
This is a
I don't-
life.
he knows what he's got.
God damn
This is it for life.
And he's
All right,
stuck
go
with
ahead, Dan.
No, because DeWitt's all happy now. He likes that the conversation goes to.
Like you have,
it.
you have like your
cock.
dick is a present. Right now, the wrapping paper is still around.
That's how I feel
Dude,
about
It's
it.
like a banana. You
Is
gotta peel
getting
it back.
your dick is getting a second chance at life.
Yeah, but
as a
here-
new dick.
Can I tell you
Your
something?
dick is an African child, and
You
it's
just
going to be
got a new
Yeah,
adopted.
for $3 a day. And his
Here's
dick can get-
something I'm worried about. I'm 33 now. Like,
like Jesus.
Are my boners gonna get less firm as I
Oh,
get older,
shit,
man?
dude.
Dan, you tell me.
The better shape you get, the harder your dick
Yeah, I
stays.
think
That's
it'll be
true.
all right.
That's true.
My dick still goes straight fucking
If you-
up.
Okay.
That's
Wow.
a weird boner.
Where would it go? Kind of flop like
Well,
at the end?
some go
The
out.
last 2 inches just
Some
kind of
go
hang down.
out.
I go east-west more so. I mean, a little up, but he goes like directly.
I go up.
How do you wait? Why are you? How do
That's
you know?
why
He's told me.
That's
Oh,
why I
thought you
can.
were making it sound like I fucking
Girls that have never had vaginal
When he sleeps over, he's like, "Look,
orgasms.
No.
Girls that are say they're incapable of
You
having
mean the one
vaginal
girl you
orgasms,
dated? Yeah.
Some weird shape of my penis stimulates the right area, and I can get the job done.
But you can't
It's
fuck.
weird.
You can't fuck certain positions.
But I can't fuck doggy style very well because it hurts. You have to bend my boner. And a chick can't go sit on top of me straight up.
So
'cause it
what can
bends
you
my
do?
fucking
What position
boner.
can
Yeah,
you
what
do?
can you do?
Missionary?
No, I can do everything else.
Those are like
what
the
is
two
it
main
now?
positions, dude. Doggy style and her on top. What can you do?
Her on her stomach, on the side, on certain angles on the side of the bed.
her on her stomach
in the
is
air.
basically
Doggy
doggy
style.
style.
Her
Low
with
rider
her
doggy
legs
style.
going back behind me with her hands on my knees.
the wheelbarrow? What the fuck?
Her against the wall with her legs wrapped around my arms.
Where's the knife come in?
Yeah, where's all this knife shit?
Well, the knife is if it's out in the kitchen usually when she's
I'm
doing
not
dishes.
okay.
I like to pull the panties
Let's
down. And put
fuck.
the,
I'll tell the nose story some other
No,
time.
No, tell the nose.
The thing about the girl. It's just
So
about
you got
girlfriends. It's
a
like
veneer
I
nose plate?
No, I learned this in high school.
Did you get
It's
a
like,
wetsuit implanted in your
okay,
nose?
That's it.
No.
That's
Come
it.
on.
I'm
No,
done.
two things we need to
I'm
talk
done.
Did a
about.
tranny
I
suck
know.
your nose?
No,
Dan,
I'm
I
just
want to
gonna
hear
tell
this
you- it's just a
story,
quick
and I
thing.
want you to tell the story about when you raped a man.
This is about when you went to Orange County to get those shirts made.
Hey, Dan, I had.
I'm not.
I had.
I'll
Tell the
what?
fucking story.
Do you have a defibrillator in your
It's a
nose?
short one because it's
Okay,
just about
do
the
it.
girl boyfriend
Do
thing.
it.
I'll always pick friends with the guys over the girls because when I was in high school, I was a sophomore. I liked this girl. We hooked up once, and then she's like, "Oh, we're friends. We can't hook up." She wanted to fuck like seniors or whatever. I think.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I was like a dorky.
I've never had
I was a
problems.
dorky person too. I wouldn't want to fuck me or make out with me either. Long story short, she started dating a guy who was a year out of high school who was cheating on her. And all her friends knew, and everyone knew except her. And then I guess, I don't know what the source. Apparently, she had tried to like kill herself or fake kill herself. So all her friends were like, "Listen, it was over this guy. He treats her like shit. He cheated on her. You got to be the one that tells her this."
Yeah.
And I'm like 16 or like probably 15. I don't think I had a car yet.
You were getting chicks though. I didn't get chicks till senior year until I got those braces off.
I
didn't
suck.
get-
Okay, I gotta suck this
anything.
chick's tits for 20 minutes once.
How are they?
I fucking.
But at 6
They're
tits,
nice
pretty
tits.
good.
Okay, it gets better. It gets better. I think it was like 15 and a half. 'Cause I don't think I had a car yet. I go dumbly. I call the chick. I'm like, "Listen, I have to tell you something. You have to promise not to tell this guy. I'm only telling you. All of your friends want me to tell you this. Your parents want me to tell you this. Everyone wants me to
He's
tell you
cheating.
this." I'm like, he's fucking someone, and it was a specific person who is. It's bad. It
And
was-
this guy was Tito Ortiz.
no, it wasn't Tito Ortiz.
You did go to high school with him.
He was in my class, but he's a jock. We did not barely. We have one good Tito story of him.
Jock,
being
you were a jock. You were on
I
the
was
surf
a-
team.
you-
UFC Hall of
Captain of the
Famer
surf.
Tito
Anyway,
Ortiz.
long story short, I fucking tell the chick. She hangs up. I call back. This is in the day of like pre-call waiting because of her parents' number, not her own number or whatever, you know.
Which
her
was
cell
the
phone.
worst.
So it's busy,
Yeah.
calling back. 5 minutes, 10 minutes later, I get through. Her mom, I'm like, "Oh, is she there? Oh, she just left." Oh God.
Where's she going?
Where do you think? So she
boy
lived.
to that
She lived
guy's
10
house.
minutes away, and the guy, or like she lived 15 minutes away, and the guy lived like 7 minutes away or 5 minutes away. So I'm like, oh, she's going to his house. Like So I figured. Oh, I was 16, so I could drive. I figured I'm gonna get my ass kicked.
Did you drive your Ferrari?
No, I drove my parents' Jeep Cherokee.
that was made out of wetsuits. It was
Can I
covered
just-
in-
can-
like
I'm
the
just trying
game
to
had
fucking-
one that was made out
All
of
right.
Louis Vuitton.
That's
or
it. We're
something.
gonna go to
No,
the
go ahead.
No,
finish it.
finish
So the guy
it.
came and punched you in the
No,
nose
it gets,
and broke it.
It gets bad. No, I wish.
Oh, the girl
It's
broke
so much
your
more
nose.
humiliating. No, I get in my car. Here's what a fucking pussy and idiot and nice person I was. This guy was like probably 19 and I was 16. So if he beat
I
me
like
up, he'd
those,
get in trouble.
I like those numbers.
If he got to my,
Go ahead.
so I put two and two together. I'm like, she's going to his house and something bad's gonna happen. So I go. If he comes to my house and beats me up because he was like a baseball player, he'd kick the shit
Yeah.
out of me, and he's bolder. And I go, I've got to drive to his house and fight this guy. He's just gonna beat the shit out of me. But if he beats me up.
So you're heading it off at the pass,
Dude, you have to understand where like all my anger. My dad is
Yeah.
crazy. If somebody like 3 years older than me beat me up at my house or in front of my house, my dad would kill them.
So what'd you do? You got in your wetsuit.
I got put a couple wetsuits on. I put my body glove, wheel koozie. on.
Did you wear anything special to try to take the blow?
No,
like a phone book and the
no.
over the stomach.
Always
I wish-
wear-
I put on the prison armor from The Wire,
Yeah.
like an Omar wears.
Always wear no shirt and shorts that won't fall
no,
down.
I was probably in flip flops.
Did you grease yourself up for extra leverage? if
What
you hit the
about
ground?
how
Yeah, I was Bronson. I was like, oh, put my fighting lube on. And
How
I
many
fought
diving
everyone.
watches did you have on?
I had 7. They were all tag hooer. Or you were
Why
how
didn't
do
you
say
take
that?
like so? You just go over there and you're like, oh,
No, it sucks so much more than that.
Okay,
Fucking
go
let me
ahead.
finish.
Do it.
Go
Just
ahead.
tell the
It
fucking
has
story.
like an even worse sadder
Don't
in
let-
me.
if-
Sing the song, Dan. Just
Okay.
sing the song.
He's about ready to have a heart attack. You're gonna have to get a
because I haven't
defibrillator
talked.
put
I
in.
haven't. I thought about this. like, a
did you
long
bring
time.
him Chipotle?
Yeah, I brought him
right.
Chipotle. I mean, he beat
All right,
me up on an egg
let's
tray.
finish this goddamn story.
I don't want to tell it.
Oh, please, Dad.
No, shut the fuck up.
Just finish it.
So I go to drive to this guy's house.
Stay with us, DeWitt.
I get in my car and I'm just like in probably shorts and flip flops. I start driving down my street and make a right. Coming down the street is the dude driving her car.
Oh.
She's sitting shotgun wearing one of my sweatshirts.
Oh, fuck.
So I pull over because it's like at the end of my street. I'm like, this is it. I pull over, and the guy, before I even got out of the car, the guy like storms out of the car. I open the door like 2 inches, hits me in the face of my own car door, punches me through the rolled down window because I rolled down the
classic
window like,
high
hi
school
friend,
fighting move.
drags me out and just like, I mean, he's bigger. I'm just a fucking like, I'm tall at that point.
Was it at night?
I'm like 6'2" and like 135. Literally, I go.
Was it at night?
It was like
So you had no
dusk.
chance of people seeing you.
No,
getting
no
whipped?
neighbors. No one's gonna stop it. And I'm
Oh,
not being. I'm
boy.
quiet. I'm not being a bitch. I just take it. Drags down. Just pins me on the ground and starts fucking punching me. And I'm just like, ow. And I was a dick about it. I was like, ow, ow. Oh fuck, that hurts. Like I was a real cunt about it because it hurt. And he's like, oh fuck, I can't believe you fucking lied about that shit. And I was just like,
What did the girl say?
just
Sat
stood there. Just stood there and
Did
watched.
the girl tell the guy that
Didn't
you
try
sucked
and-
on her tits?
Didn't try. No, I mean we hooked up like months before they ever
Okay.
dated, but didn't try and stop the guy. Didn't say stop. Didn't cry and go, you're killing him or anything like in a movie.
What a cunt.
Did- It's better.
Did
They-
he kick you in the face?
He probably got up and did that like rib kick or something like they do. He did that for the movies, and then they drove off. Worst part, like 2 months later, oh my dad's crazy.
How
so,
long did it take you to get up?
I was in front of my neighbors. I kind of like got up as quickly as I couldn't drive. I think I drove to a friend's house because I couldn't go home all
Were you,
fucking
were you
beat
bleeding
up.
profusely?
No, but I was like beaten up. It sucked.
Were your
My
eyes
parents-
swollen shut?
My parents are like kind of alcoholics. They probably wouldn't notice anyway, so whatever. So I went to a friend's house. But 2 months later, we had a school dance, and my dad freaked out and like wanted to press charges on this guy because he like found
Yeah.
out what happened.
I've had that sort of situation.
Well, the guy is 19, goes to the school dance where I was going with the girl's friend who I had a super big crush on that I finally got to kiss at that dance. She later on she dated like some older guy who was way cooler, and I think they ended up getting married. Guy goes to the dance like around 11 o'clock at the school dance, taps me on the shoulder, punches me in the fucking
Again?
face at the school fucking dance.
Wait,
That's when my dad pressed
At
charges.
this point,
and,
why
like-
don't you get the tire
So your
iron out
dad
of your
pressed
car?
charges against
Yeah,
the guy.
and then like the guy's dad and the guy's stepdad and my dad golfed and they talked it out. And I was like, I don't care. I don't want anyone to get. But yeah, I got punched in the face fucking twice.
Was he in high school?
And that's when I learned
No.
like you always, even if the guy's the biggest douchebag in the world,
You got-
always take the guy's side in that kind of
Nah,
fucking
dude.
situation.
When the guy
'cause you're gonna
comes
get punched in
and
the
punches
face.
you.
Nah, dude, I think we should kill this dude. I think we should
No,
find him.
I
We're
don't
not
think his
doing.
life ended up. I think he just ended up just. It was like 5
I think we
years
should
later.
kill
we
the
were like,
girl,
this is
too,
terrible.
Dude,
man.
my dad did a similar when I was in 6th grade. I got in a fight with this kid.
If
He
I lost a
busted my
fight,
nose.
if I lost a fight, I couldn't tell my dad. My dad would fucking try
yeah,
and kill
my
the
dad
guy.
went to the guy's house, and then my dad and the guy's dad almost got in a big old fucking
You
brawl.
mess with one O'Neill, you mess with them
No,
all.
I used to have been about like my dad. Some kid beat me up when I was like 5, and I was walking my dog. My dad drove around drunk in his Corvette, found the kid, stomped his bike into pieces, and threw it in a
Yeah.
fucking tree.
Do you guys think the Hatfield and McCoys would have teamed up had the O'Neills been in that town and they
Oh, the O'Neills
a common enemy?
I think the O'Neill Bilax would have been great
Hey,
friends.
let's finish this one. Let's finish the show on this
Can
one.
we, at some
Knife
point, can
play.
we tell the story about when you raped that young
Oh,
comic?
Matt Edgar? We already
Yeah.
told that story.
It's not
No.
really that good of a
It's
story.
not. It's not yet. It's
Yeah,
a
and
Ripped his clothes
This
off and then you
podcast has
ran
been
down
2
Sunset?
hours.
How
no,
long
because
is
I
this?
told him that part.
How long is this
Oh,
podcast?
you did?
Well,
Okay,
I
never
told
mind.
the part like.
Oh,
yeah,
and
I
by the
told-
way, we have been very repetitive with stories lately, so we got to watch that.
yeah.
How long
told
is
a lot
this
of the same
podcast?
You're
stories.
living in the past
Which
too much, glory
stories?
days.
No, we
Glory
have told
days?
some of the same stories.
Okay,
I've
glory
been
days.
listening and go,
Well,
not me, you guys.
Dan, how long have we gone so far?
That's true.
we're almost
It is
done.
true.
This is the last one from a fan named Scott, and we will say no more of his
This is a
name.
good one.
He was. You want to read it?
Yeah,
Or
I think
wanna
you
explain?
should read
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
read the email we got because this ties into
What
idiot-
font is that? Like
Again,
0? It's
never
tiny.
do anything that
tiny
Ryan
font.
ever talks about sexually or physically.
I don't know
on
if this guy
podcast.
wants his full name given.
No, I just said like Scott. And that's it.
You
dummy.
don't think
Don't
so?
read his name or
I'm gonna
email.
say he knows.
So here he is. So I was listening to Boner City, and I heard you talking about holding a knife to your woman's neck while you fooled around. When I was in the military, I was house sitting for a buddy and his wife. My girl and I were fucking around in the kitchen doing some rape play.
You know, like you do when you're house sitting.
So we started fucking, and I had her bent
Like
over
you do when
the
you're
table.
house sitting.
Had her bent over the table with a knife to her neck. Well,
I'm going out of town soon. Is this guy available to watch my place?
hold on. You might not want him to when I read this next part.
Oh, okay.
Her feet slipped, and I cut her neck a little bit.
Wait, why was she wearing rollerblades?
Yeah, why would her feet? Whose feet slipped
Dude,
during
it was
sex?
the
They
80s,
could have
man.
had socks on or something. And it started to bleed all over the place.
That sounds more than a slip, dude. That sounds like a slice or a
is this
stab.
this guy's name OJ?
So 15 minutes later, she didn't stop bleeding.
She bleeds out.
So I drove her to the hospital.
I had to bury her corpse.
Had to borrow a shovel from the neighbor. Funny story.
Wait, is this you again?
Now this guy's. Now I'm sitting in the waiting room when some MPs walked in.
Military police.
Okay, now these guys make a beeline straight towards me, and they put cuffs on me and took me to the brig, even though my
I was
girl,
just doing rape play, bro. I was house sitting.
Wait for it.
even though my girl was swearing up and down that it was an
as some
accident.
victims will.
fucking rape play. We were having fun.
But since I had severed her vocal cords with the knife, she was unable to vocalize.
I
now.
think he's joking.
That part's
Okay.
added.
Jesus, I thought that was real.
I was like, God,
DeWitt
please.
got so scared.
DeWitt just got sheet
So
white.
I had to call my platoon sergeant and explain everything to him, and then he had to run it up the chain of command. In the end, I got 6 different ass chewings, and
Is that
I was
literal?
sent-
DeWitt wants to know, is that real?
No, DeWitt.
and
sorry.
I was sent.
Why
Metaphor,
are you doing
dude.
this to me?
Metaphor.
DeWitt was about to enlist.
He was to be,
Wait, they'll eat my butt?
he was to be job description ass
what I
chewer. He was to be an
Corporal
official ass
butt
chewer.
munch.
All right. So then they sent me to counseling, and I was confined to the barracks. Plus, my girlfriend had to sign a legal document that said it was a consensual thing and it wasn't an act.
That we were,
They had to
it
tell.
was just
we were
an
filming an
accident.
infomercial for Ginsu.
Now here's the best part. The best part was when my buddy and his wife got home. His wife fainted and had to go to the hospital from a concussion.
What did she faint from? The blood?
Probably seeing all the blood. You guys are fucking hilarious. Keep up the good work. Now, here's where I said we're doing God's work. You guys keep me from killing myself at my piece of shit job.
Right
That
there.
means- that
Boner
makes
City
it all
won,
worth it
Comedians
right
won.
there.
They're tied now.
Stay away from those knives, man.
Some guy
Because Comedians
Stop.
got a shout out earlier from a fan in
that
email.
said
Not about that, but close.
that this podcast kept him from killing himself. In
You
a
know
shitty
what?
job.
That's enough, man.
It's enough.
Let's wrap
Fine.
it up.
Yeah,
I
let's
gotta
wrap it
pee.
up.
I
Okay.
gotta
Hey,
pee.
no,
Hey.
dude, it's cool. I mean,
Hey,
this
so if
fucking
you
guy
like
shared
bonus-
a personal story,
Yeah, it's
and it was
great.
awesome. And I want
I
to go
thought it
out
was
and
awesome,
thank
too.
this guy.
Nobody else do what Ryan and that guy did ever, and then that'll solve everyone's problem.
Or use dull blades. like
Thanks,
prop
Scott.
blades.
Scott, keep up the good work. Don't fuck with those knives.
Yeah.
And tell your lady not to
No.
wear 80s roller skates
Dude.
while you guys are fucking. She won't
Here's
be
the
slipping
thing:
so much.
get some shoes with some really tough traction.
the thing. thing. That is
She's
the
not gonna
opposite of the
slip.
thing. The thing is,
This
don't
guy-
do that.
Did I just say she not
The
gonna
thing is,
slip?
no,
She's not gonna
dude.
slip.
No,
I want
Stop.
Scott to
Don't
write
do that.
back in. Have you done this since then? I
This
want to
guy-
know where your level of
Listen,
I'll give you
determination
3 to
is.
1 odds he
How
has.
much do you like this rape play? Are you
This
willing-
guy clearly likes the knife play. Don't stop. Just take
No,
more
stop.
precautions and get
Stop.
some shoes that won't
Do you think?
slip.
Do you
Get
think?
into foot fucking or
Can I have
something
another
less
question? Another
dangerous.
question to Scott. If you're still with this girl and or you married her, was this speech brought up by the best man? Was it brought up in the best man?
Cling,
speech?
cling, cling, cling. All right,
Hey,
everybody.
you remember the time when you were
slit her
fucking her
throat?
with a knife to her throat and you almost killed her?
You jacked off with the blood so you could
And her
finish.
father's just staring you down.
Can I just say this? The story did kind of hit close to home, but I'm not going to stop.
All right. If you like Boner City, give it 5 stars on iTunes. Subscribe to us. Share it with your friends. Write us a text review. If you do this subscription, then the review thing.
How many
email
stars,
us
Dan?
5 stars.
Yeah, Pete.
Pete. And if you do, email us at info@dorksplosion.com and we'll send you some free Boner City stickers. You can buy our shirts at shop.dorksplosion.com, the website. Please subscribe and share this with your friends, or else Ryan will kill himself, because I have a feeling that Comedians is just going to gain more steam. And Mike Black and Jerry Rocha are doing a podcast called the Action Figure Podcast on Door Explosion, which is really fucking good.
Oh, that's
And that's a heavy niche market. They're going to dominate
very
that fucker.
competitive. I just want to
So-
be the number one on this channel,
Well, then
or I'm
tell
gonna
all your friends,
Then
dude.
tell
Are
all-
you telling
Make
people?
some friends, Ryan, and
I
then
have,
tell
like,
them.
a handful.
You
of
have
good
Jeff.
friends.
You have Jeff and Pete.
Who else am I supposed to tell?
Other people that aren't Jeff and Pete.
Meet some people and tell them. About it.
Hey, beat off for some dudes on fucking J-Date.
By the way, if you're a woman and you're out there and you'd still date me, just say you would. Just to make
Dude,
me
they're
feel
gonna fucking date you. You'll be fine.
Well, also, we're going to put the picture of O'Neill's chest on. We're going to have a poll on our Facebook
No,
page.
we're
and let
not
people
putting the
vote on-
fucking
Yes,
picture of
you
my
said.
chest on.
Yes, you
I
said.
didn't fucking
You
say
said we would.
anything,
You said
dude.
we could. We're going to have people vote whether you're flexing or sucking it in or not.
I'm not. No, I
Come
will.
on,
I will let you
dude.
know.
Dude, the military guys will eat it up. That one guy said he was unimpressed. Don't you want to impress the fan?
Dude, that
No,
guy,
from-
they're gonna do nothing but shit on it.
No, from
What?
that- no, I'm.
They'll be like, damn,
Dude, straight
O'Neill's
up-
been doing his up down
Straight
whatever
up
they
from
do.
from the guys from Action Figure Therapy, I swear to God, from the post they rip on the post they don't. I know what kind of body they like. They'd be impressed by your shit, dude.
I like how you guys are like conning me into this.
Dude, the Marine
Those
guys,
dudes are
the
gonna
action
love
figure
your
fans,
bod, bro.
The AFT fans and the Marines, like they are picky about the bodies
Those dudes
they
are
accept.
gonna be all
dude.
over your bod.
Hey,
All
from all of us at Boner City, USA, this is the Sheriff Andrew Dewitt signing off.
Yeah, well, listen to us.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you next time. Thanks.
Goodbye.